please hit that subscribe button. Hey everybody, better suited to win the Stanley Cup this season. If you are new to the channel, Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins.
Locked on and he scored! And we're live.
And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Pittsburgh, Montreal, Game 2 tonight. This one should be a lot of fun, guys. Really appreciate all of you being here. Everyone, you guys, if you were in the earlier stream, you know what happened, where the power just went out again, which is obviously very annoying. Hey, Rye Guy, what's going on? Welcome. Lil TJ, Connor, Squigjag, Lemon Beach, Panther, all here. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We've got a great game tonight, Game 2 between the Habs and the Penguins. The first one went to overtime with the Canadiens pulling out a Game 1 victory over the higher-seeded Penguins, so obviously that was a bit of a shocker. Pittsburgh's really got to come back here and make sure that they get a win here in Game 2. But really appreciate everyone here. Nick, Patosha, Cat in the Funk. Yeah, really, Sports Geeks, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, all of you guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. This is going to be a fun one, guys. Dallas, I got to update the score ticker, now has a 3-1 lead over the Vegas Golden Knights. So the ticker says 2. It's now 3 with under 3 minutes to go in the second period there. In that game, yeah, it should change, yeah. But really appreciate all of you going there. I don't know, Squigjag. I don't know why the power went out. It was perfectly sunny outside. There was no rain, nothing, no lightning. It just went out. And my whole street's out and the street next to me, but literally that's it. There's only like 2 streets that are out in my town. It's very annoying. It did it last week too on Tuesday, which is why I couldn't do the Penguins Flyers exhibition game, because right as the stream started, the power went out again. Yeah, I don't know if a car crashed into a pole and took a pole out or what, but it was very annoying. Either way, I'm at my friend Josh's house. He was very kind and let me come here to stream this game. So everyone, get some Josh hype in the chat. Get some Josh hype going, because he is the only reason that this stream is even happening, because he let me come over to watch the Penguins Canadiens game. So. Hey, what's going on, Jacob? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. As with all of you, welcome to the stream, guys. We should be getting underway here pretty shortly. Here, Game 2 between these two teams. This is going to be a big game. It's so weird saying a Game 2 is a must-win, but with it only being a 5-game series, if you lose Game 1, Game 2 basically becomes a must-win, because if you lose Game 2 as well, you've got to win 3 straight to come back and win the series, and that's just not very likely to happen. It's not very likely that a team that's down 0-2 is going to win 3 straight. So it's really important for teams like Pittsburgh, for teams like Edmonton later tonight, to get in the win column and even these series up at 1, something that the Rangers could not do today, and now they are down 0-2 to the Hurricanes, and that series is looking pretty bleak for the New York Rangers. We also have the Winnipeg Jets actually did pull it off, and they won Game 2 today, and they pulled that series back even. Now it's 1-1 between Winnipeg and Calgary. So this is a huge game for the Pittsburgh Penguins. If they lose this game, they are in trouble. It's weird saying that a Game 2 is a must-win, but for Pittsburgh, they've really got to take home the W in this game. Yeah, it should be starting in a few minutes on NBCSN. Panthers correct on that. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. Yeah, but the Dallas game should be switching. They should be switching away from the Dallas game, sending that one to NHL Network, and playing the Penguins Montreal game on NBCSN. Hey, there you go, Rob. Congratulations. Nice pick up there. Sports Geeks is going for the Canadiens because doesn't like the Penguins. Flyers fan, obviously makes a ton of sense for sure. Lil TJ is a Pens fan. McDry, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Oilers better win tonight. Yeah, if Oilers are in big trouble if they don't win tonight. So they'd be down 0-2. So you're 100% right. They have got to get the W in this game for sure. I'm very excited for this game. I mean, game one between these two teams was absolutely fantastic. Went into overtime. It was an overtime win for Montreal and Jeff Petrie OT goal, which was obviously a lot of really exciting to see. And I think this game's going to be just as good and just as exciting for sure. Lil TJ says Canadians won't get as lucky this time. Well, we'll see what happens. The game should be starting here somewhat soon. Puck drop for Habs and Pens is at 8:20. Okay, so they are delayed by about 10 minutes from normal puck drop. So puck's going to drop about 8:20. We've still got 14 minutes before they actually start playing then. So we'll just chat for a bit, guys, and then once the action actually gets started, I'll start calling the game, and we'll see who's able to come out on top in this one, and whether Montreal takes a commanding 2-0 lead or if Pittsburgh's able to even this series up at 1. Either way, it's going to be a really fun game, and I'm excited to see game 2 because game 1 was certainly entertaining and a lot of action here. Hey, Courtly, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Brody in the chat. What's going on, Brody? Pittsburgh 4-3, loving the Lumberg and Candle mixture. Yeah, I need to get sponsored on here. We got the Bows, got Bill Lumberg, and we've got Yankee Candle. I gotta get the sponsorships coming on this channel hopefully in the future. Hey, Pittsburgh fan, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Says let's go Pens. Lil TJ says Price carried. Price did carry the Canadians for a good portion of that game in game 1, but Carey Price is a great goaltender, and he can do that. So it'll be interesting to see if he can do that again tonight or if Pittsburgh's offense finally gets going and really starts hammering in on Price and the Habs. Well, welcome everyone into the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you're new, and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Those likes go such a long way in helping the channel and are really greatly appreciated. We're trying to grow a great hockey community here. And just streaming throughout the playoffs, doing the best content that I possibly can. Really appreciate it to all of you that are watching. I don't know, Vaughn, but welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. I wish I knew, dude, but it's getting really annoying having power go out during streams multiple times now. I'm very frustrated, to say the least. But I'm at Josh's house tonight. He was really nice enough to let me come over last minute. Literally, I texted him like maybe not an hour and a half ago, and I was like, could I possibly come over and stream tonight at your house because my power just went out? And he said yes. So we're at Josh's for the Montreal-Pittsburgh game here. So huge shout out to Josh for letting me come here on very short notice and do this stream tonight, because if it wasn't for him, I would not be streaming right now. There would be no way. Eddie, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. He says he has to go put on his Habs jersey. So Eddie is rooting for the Canadiens in this one. Dallas scored 3 goals so fast. Yes, Ski, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. Of course, I remember you. We've had some really good streams over the last few days here as the playoffs have started, and it's been a lot of fun. We've got a lot of new names and faces on the channel, so really appreciate that, everyone. Yeah, definitely shout out to all the first responders out there, Pittsburgh fan, your dad included. My dad's a firefighter, so he is as well. Huge shout out to all of them. Who do I think will win the cup? My pick this year is Tampa Bay, but we'll have to wait and see how it happens. Yeah, no, Vaughn, I lose power a lot. My Stanley Cup pick this year is Tampa Bay over Colorado. That was my prediction at the beginning of the playoffs. I'm sticking with it, and we'll have to wait and see what happens. Vaughn, I wish I didn't lose power a lot, but it's rough. My town and my street in particular lose power all the freaking time. It is very very annoying. Hey Andrew, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. In Oklahoma, Pittsburgh fans are 1 in 1,000. Can't even find a jersey. Yeah, I would imagine that down there it'd be tough to find. Probably tough to find hockey stuff in general, but certainly Pittsburgh for sure. But I really appreciate you stopping into the stream and checking it out. Thank you for being here. It means a lot, and hope you enjoy it. Hey, Anthony, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here as always, bro. Um, I do not live in Boston. No, I live in Massachusetts, but not in Boston. I live in a small town in southeastern Mass. All right, so we should be getting close to puck drop here. Let's hope that this NHL on NBC stream works that I have pulled up here. It should, and we should have puck drop here very shortly as between Game 2 for the Montreal Canadiens and Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, literally, Brandon. It's ridiculous in my town. Hey, there you go, Ski. That's really cool. That's awesome. Um, no, Landon, not at all. I just want you to be active on the channel. I certainly don't expect you to be at every single stream. No. Lil TJ lives in Orlando and there's no hockey stuff. Yeah, I'm not surprised down there. That sucks, but it's definitely not surprising that there's not hockey stuff down there. Yeah, I was pretty sad last year, Squig Jag, that the Bruins lost. Obviously I'm a huge Bruins fan. I was rooting for them to hopefully win the cup, and they just came up a little bit short. Really sucks, but it is what it is, and we're on to next year. All right, I'll definitely have to. I'll definitely have to check that out, Slapshot Hockey. Andrew, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it, guys. Andrew just subscribed to the channel. Let's get some Andrew hype up in the chat. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Landon, I don't think I'm not doing Blackhawks Oilers anymore. I'm only doing this game because I'm at my friend's house and I'm going to I'm gonna have to I'm gonna just go home after this game. My power went out at my house, and I was not able. So I missed the end of the Lightning Caps game, and I'm just gonna do this game and then pack it up for the night. So I'm not doing Edmonton and Chicago later. I'm definitely not staying at my friend's house. And all the way till 1 in the morning. Hey Jacob, appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I definitely do not want to move to California, Vaughn. Guys, the top four teams, guys, are not playing series right now. Dallas and Vegas do not play each other again. It's a round robin. They only play each other once. They play 3 games against each of the other top teams, and that's it. Dallas and Vegas is not a series. This is a 1 game playing for seeding. Vegas also plays Colorado, and Vegas also plays St. Louis, and then those games will determine which team is what seed going into the playoffs as far as the top 4 seeds go in the West. Do I live in the U.S.? Yes, I am from Massachusetts, Pittsburgh fan. Hey Andrew, I appreciate you subscribing. Really appreciate it. Fire Strike, welcome, man. No problems yet, Fire Strike, but there'll probably be some that come in over the course of the night. But really appreciate you coming in, Fire Strike. Thank you for being here, and yeah, hopefully we get a great game tonight between Pittsburgh and Montreal. Yeah, Fire Strike. Last stream we had someone impersonating you. Dude, those trolls were ridiculous last stream. That was very, very annoying for sure. But hopefully we don't have the same issues tonight. So we're getting close to puck drop here. I think puck drop is scheduled for just about 8:20 p.m., which is in about 5 minutes. Pittsburgh fan, I am not rooting for anybody in this game. I just want to see a great hockey game. I really have no dog in the fight as far as this one goes. But I'm just hoping for a great game and some awesome, exciting hockey to watch. Hey, what's going on, TK? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping in and watching. Really appreciate it. Andrew, I love the new Seattle team. Absolutely awesome. Awesome jerseys, awesome colors. Can't wait to see who they actually get on their team. But I'm already a big fan of the Seattle Kraken. Love the name. That was my top choice for name. So I am all in on Seattle. Let's see. Lil TJ, we need Malkin to play better, and we got the... Yeah, Malkin definitely could step his game up a little bit in this one for sure. But I definitely think... I think Pittsburgh's going to come back strong in this game for sure. Yeah, there were a bunch, Panther. Yo, what's up, TK? All right. Guys, please don't repeat the same things over and over and over as in the chat, guys. I'll try and see every message and respond to every message, but when the game's going and I'm doing play-by-play, I may not see every single one. I apologize if I miss it. Just, you can repeat a question or anything like that if I miss it, but don't just keep typing the same things over and over. That will get you timed out for spam. The Squig Jag asked, do I have any pets? Yes, I have two cats and one dog. So I got 3 pets. Really, Fire Strike? Wow, I did not know that. Geez, I haven't been paying that close attention because I've been focusing on YouTube. But wow, that's pretty interesting timing to say the least, Fire Strike. Right as the playoffs are starting. Oh yeah, Seattle's jerseys are fantastic. Who do I think will win? I think Pittsburgh wins tonight. I cannot see them going down 2-0 to Montreal. But again, anything can happen. It's the NHL playoffs. Literally anything can happen. Yeah, I hope so, DMV. What's going on, man? Thank you for stopping in and watching. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you here, DMV, as always. Appreciate that, Anthony. Slapshot. His name is Chunka. I mean, the colors are pretty different from Seattle. Seattle's got lime green in theirs. Their jersey is not that close to the Seahawks really at all. The blue's different, and then the like greenish blue colors that they use are very, very different. Hey, there you go, DMV. I'll definitely a big shout out when your girlfriend FaceTimes you. Have fun with that. Hopefully it's a good FaceTime call. My favorite team is the Boston Bruins, Jacob. I'm from Massachusetts. No, Slapshot, no. Just waiting for the game to start here. We should be getting close. Puck drop should not be that far away at this point. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. Those thumbs up help out so much. And also subscribe if you are new. Trying to grow the community here. And just make the biggest and best hockey community that we can possibly have here. Thank you guys all for being here. Very, very much appreciative of all of it. My second favorite team is the Colorado Avalanche, Anthony. NFL Nation, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. DMV says, shout out to the girl who made the Jason Botterill song. Yes, Melody Martin, yes. Hey, THG, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Really glad to have you here as always, bro. So we're just waiting for puck drop here between the Pittsburgh Penguins and Montreal Canadiens. Game 2. This is going to be a really, really fun one. Can't wait to see which team's able to come out on top on this. No, I cannot. I cannot show the game on stream. That's illegal. It will get my channel taken down by YouTube for a copyright violation. Um, the NHL on NBC own all of the viewing rights to the NHL game, so no one else is allowed to broadcast any game at all. You have to watch it on NBC or Sportsnet if you're in Canada. Hey, what's going on, Brentod? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. We've got Matt Murray back in goal for Pittsburgh. He played fairly well. He played fairly well in that first game one. I mean, obviously didn't get the win, but I wouldn't say that the loss was his fault by any stretch. He only gave up 3 goals. And I'm not surprised that they're going back to Murray here in the playoffs. And then obviously Carey Price in net for Montreal. He is by far the biggest key to this series for the Montreal Canadiens is how well Carey Price can play. Hey, there you go, Brandon. That sounds fantastic. Anyway, we are underway. The puck is dropped. Underway here. 10 seconds into the first period. Pittsburgh breaking out of their zone. Jake Gensel up ice. Looking to get into the Montreal end. He brings it in, but Petrie plays him well defensively. Dumoulin comes in, though, and moves the puck down to Crosby. Crosby takes a hit. Montreal's able to take it out of the zone. Here comes Montreal, 3-on-2 up ice. Odd man rush early in this game, but good job there by Connor Sherry getting back, and Chris Letang breaking the play up. So solid play there defensively from the Penguins. Montreal keeps it in the offensive zone, though. Shea Weber with a good pinch. Second opportunity. Pittsburgh gets it all the way down and gets a line change, much needed. About 45 seconds into the first. Montreal dumps it right back down into the Pittsburgh end. Pittsburgh looking to clear. Kept in. That was not kept in at the blue line, so Montreal's going to have to regroup here and get back on side. Pittsburgh and Montreal, game 2 underway. Carey Price just bounces in on Price, long in on goal, covers it up easily, and gets the whistle here. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. Really, really appreciate it. Each and every one of you. We're just over a minute into the first period and between Montreal and Pittsburgh. Game 2. This is a huge game for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They lose today. They are going down 0-2 in the series and will be on the brink of elimination. Montreal wins the defensive zone faceoff. Pittsburgh, good job by the wingers though to come in and get it. Shot from the point blocked. Second opportunity goes wide of Price. Deflects off the boards, up and out of play, and we're going to get another offensive zone faceoff here for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So, Pittsburgh here trying to put a little pressure on, trying to get the first goal of this game. I think the first goal of this game is going to be really, really important. If Montreal scores it, then all of a sudden the pressure on Pittsburgh goes up even higher. If Pittsburgh scores it, I think they're going to have some confidence and they're going to feel like they can come back and win and, get game 2 here and even this series up. Murray gives the puck away behind his net. Now Montreal hard in on the forecheck. That was a terrible play with the puck there by Matt Murray. 18:30 left in the first. Game has just started. Wraparound chance for the Canadiens, and Lehkonen gets stopped. And now we got some pushing and shoving after the whistle, but that dies down very quickly. Yeah, DMV, I'm up here is getting hit. We're getting hit pretty hard tomorrow with some bad weather as well. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow because probably going to lose power with all the rain that's coming. And wind, too. Lots of wind. That's going to be the main issue. Anyway, face-off win here for the Canadiens. Back to the point. Kept in by Victor Mete. Mete down low. Now the puck's behind the net. Joel Armia with it. Armia can't maintain possession. Pittsburgh trying to get out, though. Get it to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Kept in by the Canadiens at the point. Armia with the puck. Sends it over to Mete. Mete with the long shot that gets blocked. Kept in, though. Drouin with it. Drouin sends it to the D-man. Chance, again, couple of shot blocks there for the Penguins, and now Pittsburgh is finally going to get a chance to get the puck out of their zone. What's going on, Vegas Vix? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. What's going on, Sutton? Welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, THG. We're getting the same storm tomorrow. It's going to be a rough one for sure. Really, Eddie? That would be really, really funny. Yeah, Pittsburgh struggling to even get the puck out of their own zone here. Nice pressure here by the Canadiens as that Max Domi shot goes wide. We're only 2.5 minutes into the game, but Montreal is pouring on some pressure right here. Pittsburgh struggling to get the puck out. Finally thrown out to the neutral zone. Jared McCann lays a nice hit there on Brett Kulak, but Kulak dumps it right back into the Pittsburgh end for the Canadiens. Hard forecheck now for Montreal. Pittsburgh finally able to get it back out to the neutral ice. Now they come into the offensive end. Crosby with the puck on the sidewall. Passes it back to Gensel. Gensel takes it around the net. Tries a wraparound, but it gets stopped. Cannot finish off the wraparound. Good chance there, though, for the Penguins. And now Price has to cover it, and he gets the stop with 16:52 remaining. 16:52 remaining in the first. Some solid pressure from the Canadiens here early, but then Pittsburgh on that last shift, top line out there, comes back and gets a little bit of pressure of their own. Still no score in this game. Montreal wins the faceoff and is able to quickly clear. Tomas Tatar loses it in the neutral zone, though. Dumped back in by Crosby. Crosby just flubbed it, and now it's back to Montreal possession. Onside play into the Pittsburgh end. Pass gets deflected out, though. Pittsburgh, and it's brought right back in by Ben Sherratt, and we get a whistle for offsides here with 16:35 remaining in the period. First period action here, still no score between the Canadiens and Penguins, but both teams with some zone time and both teams with some chances, more so for the Canadiens as far as zone time goes. Now here's Pittsburgh up through the neutral zone. Zucker can't make the play. Russ dumps it in. Malkin now in on the forecheck along with Jason Zucker. Cleared out by the Canadiens. Canadiens get it back to neutral ice. Now they're bringing it into Pittsburgh end, but Weber loses it. Malkin now with the puck regrouping for Pittsburgh. Pass up the ice. He goes to Jason Zucker. Zucker with a golden opportunity, and the backhand shot gets stopped by Carey Price and goes behind the net. Montreal now able to get the puck out of their zone. What a golden opportunity there for Jason Zucker, and he can't finish it off. Price coming up big there, and Canadiens keep this game 0-0. Now here's Montreal. Montreal into the Pittsburgh end, trying to take the puck away. Pittsburgh takes it back, though. Nice job there by Connor Sherry. Pittsburgh now back into the offensive end. Crosby shoots and Crosby scores. We've got a 1-0 Penguins lead. First goal of this game belongs to Sidney Crosby, and that is a massive goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Zucker wasn't able to finish it on the breakaway, but Crosby comes back down and puts that one in for the Penguins and gives them the 1-0 lead. I told you that the first goal in this game was going to be important, and it goes to the Pittsburgh Penguins. He just sends it 5-hole there on Carey Price. It was a 2-on-1 for the Pens. Crosby gets the puck and just sends it 5-hole. Price probably should have had that one. That's not a great goal to give up if you're Carey Price. But anyway, Crosby puts it in. Huge goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they are now up 1-0 early in this game, not even 5 minutes in. Here's Montreal now looking for a response. Puck bounces over the stick of, I believe that's Xavier Ouellet. Out to the neutral zone, dumped back in by Montreal, though. Pittsburgh. Oh, big hit there in the corner by one of the Canadiens, but Pittsburgh's able to exit the zone with the puck. Puck ends up going in on Carey Price, who makes an easy cover there and gets a whistle with 15:07 remaining. It is on Sports Geeks. The game is on NBCSN in the U.S., and I believe it's on Sportsnet in Canada. But if you're in the U.S., you can get it on NBCSN. Here we go. Offensive zone faceoff. Malkin loses the draw, though. Malkin struggling in the faceoff dot so far in this series. Wasn't great on faceoffs the last game either, but Pittsburgh now regrouping in the neutral zone. Bringing it into the Canadiens' end. Possession kept. Shot in there, deflected in front, doesn't get all the way through. It gets blocked by the Canadiens' defense. Canadiens able to clear it back out to the red line. Right, Letang takes it right back, though, for the Penguins. Dumped right back in. Malkin now on the forecheck. Pittsburgh looking to take the puck away. Canadiens looking to get out. Huge hit on the sidewall there. Not sure who that was for the... it was Jason Zucker on Jordan Wheel. Absolutely lays him out on the sidewall. Huge hit there. Probably the best hit of the game so far. Under 15 to go now in the first. A little over 5 minutes in. Pittsburgh looking to extend their lead. Montreal looking to tie this one back up. Oh, that sucks, sports geeks. Yeah, if you don't have cable, then there's probably no way to see this one without a cable provider. But anyway, Teddy Bluger now exits the zone for the Penguins. Tanev tries to dump it in, but he kind of messes up the dump there. Then he gets checked by two Canadiens. Canadiens take the puck away. In the neutral zone, thrown back into the Pittsburgh end. Back to get it is Marcus Pettersson for the Penguins. Hey, what's going on, Peter? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We've got under 14 now to go in the first period. Pittsburgh with the 1-0 lead. Price playing the puck behind his own net. Passes it up to Nick Suzuki. Suzuki trying to come out of the zone. He gets his stick lifted from behind. He turns the puck over. Connor Sherry brings it in for the Penguins, but he gets it poke-checked away. Canadiens now exiting the zone again. Suzuki moves the puck to Armia, and Armia dumps it in. Murray now out of his goal, playing it high off glass. Kept in, though, by Lehkonen. Or no, by Druin, excuse me. 92, not 62. Dumped out, though, by the Penguins with about 13 minutes left in this period. Yeah, Peter, the Caps got lost in a shootout today, but that game only counts for seeding. It wasn't a true playoff game. And now we've got a whistle here and a stoppage of play. About getting close to the midway point of the first period. The only goal so far belongs to Sidney Crosby of the Pittsburgh Penguins. He has the Pens up 1. And this is a huge game for Pittsburgh. They really need to win this one to avoid going down 0-2 to Montreal. Hey, Slapshot Jack, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. All right, Peter, sounds good, man. Thanks for stopping in, and hopefully talk to you later for sure. But great to have you here. Yeah, Panther, for sure. Hopefully we can add to the subscriber count tonight. It's been absolutely insane lately. I'm going to pull up analytics right now. You guys will not believe the last 7 days. I'm going to pull up my analytics. The last 7 days, I have added... So this is in 1 week. I have added 178 new subscribers in the last 7 days. So absolutely, it's been absolutely insane, and I really can't thank you guys enough for that. That's all because of you. Yeah, we had almost 100 in the chat for the late game last night between between Vancouver and Minnesota. That was an awesome stream, Jack, for sure. But thank you guys all so much for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. Please, if you are new, consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming part of the off-the-wall hockey community here. Hit that like button as well, guys. Those thumbs up really, really help the stream as far as the YouTube algorithm goes. And then it will get more people in here watching, and the chat will be better and a lot more fun with more fans here. So, but thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Lil TJ subbed at the beginning of the regular season. Wow, but hasn't been here in forever. Well, I really appreciate you being here, Lil TJ. It means a lot, and I hope you enjoy the channel. Yeah, Firestrike, you're a true OG. We've got a penalty call here against the Canadiens, so it's going to be a 2-minute power play for the Penguins. Not sure what the penalty was there, but they went to commercial break. But anyway, Pittsburgh's on the power play here. Really appreciate you guys. Least Forever, what's going on? Nathan, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Good chance right off the draw. Now Hornquist and Weber after the whistle with a little pushing and shoving just 5 seconds into the power play. Good chance there for the Penguins right off of that draw. Too many men on the ice was the call against the Montreal Canadiens. Jesperi Kotkaniemi is in the box serving it for Montreal. Hey, it's all good, Least Forever. Not a problem, man. I'm just glad you're here tonight. NFL Nation says, who was the first mod on this channel? First mod? I really don't remember. I think the first group of mods was like Derek, Watermelon, I forget who else. A few of the other ones. A couple of those other like OGs were early mods, but I don't remember who the exact first one was. I'm not sure. Matty probably, definitely fire strike. Matty was probably in there. The Wild beat the Canucks last night, Sports Geek 3-0. So Minnesota has a 1-0 lead in that series. Oh, Willow as well. Willow was definitely in that first group. Akuma might have been the second group. I think Akuma was the second group, THG, but Willow was definitely in the first group. Chance here for Malkin, shot in, nice save there. Second chance opportunity, and just goes wide by Jake Gensel. Kept in, though, at the blue line by the Penguins. 1:10 remaining on the power play. Down towards 12 minutes left in the first. Penguins pouring on the pressure here. Malkin fakes the shot, takes it now. Chance again. Nice defensive play, though, by Shea Weber to stop the second chance opportunity and then get that one out. No, Brandon, you're a new mod, so definitely not you. Akuma was in the group with Fire Strike. That might have been the second group. Panther, I think, was in that group as well. Slapshot Jack says he can't wait for the Preds game tomorrow. The first one was so good. Yeah, definitely 4-3, very close game and a huge win for the Coyotes there. Armia takes the puck away, wrapped out in front, just wide of the post. Paul Byron couldn't stuff it home for the Canadiens, but that was a great shorthanded opportunity. Now here come the Penguins out of their zone into the offensive end with 20 seconds left on the power play. Zucker back to the point. Long shot, and that one gets stopped by Price. Nice save there by Carey Price to keep this game only at 1 goal. And that one comes in on Price as well. He makes a save and covers it up with 11 minutes left in the first and 4 seconds left on the power play here for Pittsburgh. So we'll see what happens the rest of this power play. Not much time left, but Pittsburgh certainly had some chances. They were pouring on the pressure there for a while. Just couldn't fully get to it. But Mikko Koskinen, yeah, not surprising at all, Nathan, that Mikko Koskinen will start game 2. Mike Smith, just absolutely disastrous first game for the Oilers in Smith. So I'm not surprised we'll see Koskinen play game 2. Anyway, here we go. 2-on-1, 2-on-2 now into the offensive zone come the Canadiens. And Kotkaniemi falls down, loses the puck. Crosby takes it out of the zone now. Here comes Pittsburgh into the offensive end. Crosby takes a hit from Gallagher, but keeps on trucking along. Gets the puck in there. Pittsburgh now trying to gain possession and set up offensively. Dumoulin, good pinch down. Now in front, sent out. What a save from Carey Price. Price makes a massive glove save there. It's cleared all the way down. No icing as it goes right in on Murray. Huge save there by Carey Price. Hey, what's going on, James? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Carey Price, other than that one goal that he gave up to Crosby, which was a little bit weak, he's been absolutely outstanding since then as we tick down towards the halfway mark of this first period. Now Montreal trying to get it out of their zone. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you guys all for watching. Bergeron took a maintenance day today. I'm not surprised. They need to keep him rested. He is probably their most important player, and very good news that Tuukka Rask was back. Really, NFL Nation, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. As Jeff Petrie is back for the Canadiens, setting up behind the net here. 9.5 minutes left in the first. Looking for a breakout is Montreal. Hey, really appreciate that, James. Thank you. Really great to have you on the stream. Murray plays that one, tries to get it out of the zone, clears it off glass himself. Now John... Oh, wow, nice hit there behind the net by Armia. We got a penalty call coming up against the Penguins. Weber setting it up in the offensive zone for Montreal. Comes all the way out now. Not going to go... Wow, that one would have deflected in the net if Price had left the net too early, but Montreal now going to go on the power play unless they score. Hey, what's going on, Sam Squanch? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Here we go. Montreal with possession in the neutral zone. Delayed penalty against the Penguins. They've got the extra attacker on. They try to get it through to Tatar, and Tatar can't get a handle on it. And we've got a hooking call coming up against Pittsburgh, and Montreal is going to get a power play opportunity when we get back from what will probably, well, maybe not a commercial break here. Yes, commercial break, of course. So we're headed to commercial break, but it will be a Canadiens power play when we come back. Do I think that Chicago will win again? Slapshot Jack, I don't know. That's going to be tough, but this is a huge game for the Oilers tonight. They have got to win if they want to stay in this series. So I'm picking Edmonton to win, but Chicago definitely could win it. And if Chicago wins again, I would think that that series is pretty much over. Hey, there you go, Bigfoot. Sounds good, man. Thank you for watching, though. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Boston's not looked good so far since the restart. NFL Nation, they have not looked good. So hopefully they can get it turned around as the games start to count more and more. But we'll have to wait and see. Hey, welcome back, Rob. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Glad to have you back. Hey, Scott, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching, Scott. Really, really appreciate it. Glad to have you here. We've got a 1-0 game here between Pittsburgh and Montreal in the first period, but the Canadiens are about to go on the power play here. They're getting a chance after a hooking call against the Penguins. Yeah, Slapshot Jack says every time there's a break, all the bad teams look like they're making a comeback, but then they plummet. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens with the rest of these series, you know. But we've had a lot of game one upsets, so we'll have to see if the higher seeds can come back and tie the series up, or if they go down 2-0 and are getting real trouble. Hey, hey, thank you so much for that like, Scott. Really, really appreciate it. Really means a lot. Peter says, who's better, Carter Hart or Vasilevskiy? I would say Vasilevskiy right now, but I mean, those are two of the absolute top goaltenders in the league right now, and certainly top young goaltenders, to say, for sure, 100%. Hart has been outstanding for Philadelphia. Vasilevsky's been outstanding for Tampa. Brandon Tanev now on the penalty kill. Penguins down a man, but the Penguins have the puck. Tanev loses it, though, in the neutral zone. Into the offensive end now come the Canadiens, looking to set up their power play. Pittsburgh, though, does a great job taking it away along the wall and just sending it down the ice. So Pittsburgh's penalty kill, able to get a good clear there. We've got under a minute and a half left now on the power play. Just about 8 minutes left in the first period. Dumped in there by Montreal. Getting hard in on the forecheck is Suzuki. Montreal looking to find some sort of possession here. They cannot. They give it away, and I believe that was Brian Russ sends it all the way down the ice, and Carey Price has to play that one, and Canadiens have to regroup again. Yeah, maybe Slapshot Jack, but that's the way it does seem to work out. Yeah, Rob, Ullmark is definitely the better goalie in Buffalo for sure. Now we got a penalty call here against the Montreal Canadiens for holding. It looks like Joel Armia is going to head to the penalty box for the Canadiens, and we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey here coming up. Definitely not going to do that, Panther, no. But we got a holding call here against Joel Armia. He's headed to the penalty box, so we're going to have 48 seconds of 4-on-4 time, and then Pittsburgh will get an abbreviated power play when Pettersson comes out of the box for them. So there goes the power play chance for the Canadiens. Your coach is not going to be happy with that. Julian is going to be pissed. You never, ever, ever want to take a penalty on a power play and void the power play. That's a big no-no when it comes to what the coach wants to see. Hey, what's going on, Nem? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it as always. Great to have you in the stream. And Pittsburgh here, shot in on Price. Price makes a save. 42 seconds left on the 4-on-4. 7:19 remaining in the period. Hey, what's going on, Parker? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. That would never be a thing, Slapshot Jack. The playoffs are for the best teams, not the bad ones. But anyway, Pittsburgh here trying to set up in the offensive zone. 4-on-4 action until they get an abbreviated power play. Hey, what's going on, Tony? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Kulak here for the Canadiens. Just rips that shot wide. Firestrike recorded the moment that he became mod. There you go, Firestrike. Chance here. Oh, net's off. No goal. The net was off the moorings. Kulak is not happy. That was very, very close to being a Montreal Canadiens goal, but the net was off. We'll see how that net got off. They might if... No, that was not on purpose. Penguins player was just trying to play defense there, and his stick went in through the hole in the netting and then knocked the whole thing off there. Wow. You don't see that happen very often. The refs are talking it over here. Goal is under review. Hey, Chicken Plays, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Firestrike up mod alongside Willow, TTC, and Vaughn. Wow. So I don't even remember. Like, that was so long ago now. September 2019. Wow. So almost a full year ago. I feel like it's been even longer than that, honestly. But goal is under review here. 4 on 4 for another 15 seconds. Montreal may have just tied this game up at 1, but we're going to have to see what the ruling is here. As the net comes off, when did that puck ever even go in? What are they looking at? Did that puck even ever go in? It's a delay of game penalty if you take the net off on purpose, but Murray holds the post there. The second shot looks like it goes off his arm and then out. I don't even know what they're looking at here. I don't think... Well, the net, first of all, is way off. And then the second chance shot goes off of the post, it looks like. It looks like it goes off of the post. This is going to be interesting. But yes, if you knock the net off on purpose, then it's a delay of game penalty. That was not on purpose. McCann just got his stick caught in the netting and literally ran into the net by accident there and pulled it right off. I don't think that ever went in the net. That went off the post and out. We'll get the official call here. See what it is. We have no goal. We have no goal on the play, but Dumoulin picked up a holding penalty. So we have a penalty against the Penguins, but no goal on the ice. Okay, so that makes sense. So it's a 4-on-3 power play here for Montreal now. 15 seconds on that, and then we'll get a player out of the box, and it will go back to 4-on-4, and then when Armia comes out of the box, it will go back to a power play for the Canadiens. Anyway, Montreal wins the faceoff, setting up in the offensive zone. Shot in on Murray. Murray with the shoulder save. Their NBC back to this terrible overhead cam. You can't even see the freaking jersey numbers on this. I don't even know who's who. Finally, back to a decent camera angle. 1:10 of 4-on-4 action here now as we tick towards 6.5 minutes remaining in the first period. We've got a 1-0 game so far. Pittsburgh with the lead over Montreal in an early game Sidney Crosby goal. Hey, what's going on, Chicken Plays? Thanks for watching. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Brandon just became mod like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Chance there for the Penguins. Price covers it, makes a glove save. 42 seconds left of 4-on-4 action. Oh, yeah, you guys haven't been updating me on the Vegas and Dallas game. I don't even know what that game's at right now. It's 3-3 in the third period. I've got to update the ticker on that, guys. I fell way behind on the updates there. I still think I have it set in the second period, which clearly not the case anymore. So Vegas ties it at 3, and that is now in the third. Vegas and Dallas tied 3-3 in the third period, and the other game going on right now. All right, ticker is back set. Pittsburgh in the offensive zone. Crosby, Kulak in one of the Penguins there. I think it's Gensel. Yeah, it is Jake Gensel. Big hit along the wall there by Kulak. 15 seconds now left on the 4-on-4. 5:40 remaining in the first. Pittsburgh regrouping in their own zone. Under 10 seconds now left of 4-on-4 action, and then the Pittsburgh is going to get a player. No. Believe Armia comes out of the box. So we got 30 seconds of power play time here for the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see if they can take advantage of it. Dumped in by the Canadiens, and they're trying to set up offensively. Tatar and Gallagher on the forecheck. Pittsburgh takes it away, though, clears it all the way down the ice, and now we have a penalty coming up. And what is this going to be? The ref, there wasn't a whole lot going on, but we've got another penalty coming up. Too many men for the second time tonight against the Canadiens. Wow, that is a brutal penalty to take if you're Montreal. Claude Julien cannot be happy with that. The Canadiens had too many men on the ice for the second time tonight. And Pittsburgh, that's going to do it for the Canadiens power play, and Pittsburgh is going to get an abbreviated power play of their own when their player comes out of the box here. Wow. Montreal again with too many men on the ice. Twice in one period. That is not what you want to see if you're the coach. Canadians kind of shooting themselves in the foot here a little bit. They're not going to beat a team like the Penguins taking penalties like that. Hey, Fire Strike, I absolutely remember that, bro. That was fantastic. But anyway, here's Pittsburgh now. 4-on-4 for another 5 seconds. Montreal's able to get it out of their zone and dump it all the way down the ice. Pittsburgh's going to get on the power play here, though, very shortly as their player comes out of the box. Here's Malkin with the puck now exiting the zone. Dumoulin's out and with a new player on the ice for the Pens. Crosby can't control that one, though, sent all the way back down to the far blue line. Letang back regrouping for Pittsburgh. 1.5 minutes of power play time left for the Penguins. Under 5 minutes now left in the period. That is going to be a high stick if they touch it. Montreal takes it and dumps it all the way down. Nice smart play there by Armia to get a full clear. Malkin now trying to wrestle the puck away from Armia. Byron has it now for the Canadiens and sent all the way back. Great penalty kill so far for Montreal on this one. We tick down towards 4 minutes left in the first. Pittsburgh in their own zone trying to regroup. Hey, what's going on? Ian, what's going on, King Flinks? Well, welcome to the stream, both of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you guys in the chat. It's going pretty well today. Just enjoying a great hockey game here. Game 2 between Montreal and Pittsburgh. Montreal leads the series 1-0. Pittsburgh looking to tie the series up, has a 1-goal lead in this game on a goal by Sidney Crosby. Really, really appreciate all of you guys being here. Please sub if you're new. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. It helps out so much and is greatly appreciated. Final 30 seconds of the power play now. John Marino, long shot in. That one gets stopped. Sent to the corner there by Price. Marino trying to keep it in the zone. Pittsburgh's able to. Schultz with a pass now. Lost off the stick, though, and Montreal clears it all the way down. They're running out of time here on the power play. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, King Flinks, I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. It really does mean a lot to me. And huge shout out to Hot Take Hockey as well. If you guys don't follow Hot Take Hockey, you guys have got to search him up and find his channel. He is absolutely outstanding. 3 minutes left in the first. Cleared now by the Penguins. That's going to be offside, so they're going to have to regroup here and get back onside. Montreal now able to get it out of their zone. Max Domi dumps it in. Goes in. Murray just blockers that one behind the net. 2.5 now left, or 2:35 left in the first. Here comes Pittsburgh into the offensive zone, but Kulak takes it away and dumps it back out. Here we go. Puck's in the neutral zone. Both guys looking for it. Montreal dumps it right back in. We got offsides call and a whistle here. And now we got, they go after Crosby after the whistle. Gallagher goes after Crosby and everybody jumps in. We've got everybody piling in here. Huge scrum along the wall. Pettersson's in there with Kulak. Gallagher's in there against Crosby. Tatar's in there. Full on 5-on-5 right now. These guys are going at it. It all started with Gallagher and Crosby. Look at Gallagher comes over and just throws him up against the glass there, and Crosby's not going to take that. And then everyone else came piling in, and we had a big scrum there at the, as we had to commercial break here. So first real nastiness in this game that we've seen. Other series have been a lot nastier than this one. No, it wasn't really it wasn't a full fight. It was just a big scrum, King Flinks. I don't think anybody's getting fighting majors out of that. no one separated and dropped the gloves or anything, but still really good scrum there, and that was our first any sort of real physical action as far as nastiness goes in this game. So that's that the series is starting to heat up, that's for sure. Some of the other series have been really, really nasty, particularly the Winnipeg and Calgary series has been nasty. The Vancouver and Minnesota game last night was really nasty. So some of the other series have been really, really physical already. This one is really starting to pick it up here. Yeah, Wild in Vancouver last night was full-on big boy playoff hockey, and it was great to see. It was such a fun game to watch. But the nastiness is starting to pick up a little bit in this series as well, as we're into game 2 here. First period, later stages of the first period. 1-0 still Pittsburgh with a Sidney Crosby goal early in the first period to take the lead. And let's see, Crosby hits Tatar into the wall right at the whistle, and then Gallagher comes over and starts hammering away on Crosby, and then all of the other players jump in, and we had a very good scrum there. Vegas has taken a 4-3 lead now. Okay, I will update the ticker hopefully before puck drops here. They called no penalties on that. Gallagher's still out on the ice. Crosby's by the bench. It looks like they called no penalties on that. Huge scrum and nobody's even getting called. That's fantastic. Are they going to let the boys play? Gallagher's still on the ice. It looks like they're letting the boys play tonight, just the way playoff hockey should be. So we're going to have a neutral zone face-off here. Is Crosby back out for... No, they put the fourth line on the ice. So it's Bluger, Aston Reese, and Tanev on the ice for the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Gallagher, Deneau, and Tatar line still out there for Montreal. Montreal wins the faceoff. Up through the neutral zone, tipped into the offensive end now. 2 minutes left in the first period. 2 minutes left in the first. Good goal. Vegas has taken a 4-3 lead over Dallas. There we go. Thank you for the updates, guys. Really appreciate it. Pittsburgh now in the offensive end. Big hit there by Tanev on Gallagher. Now a good hit there by Mete on Tanev. Mete looking to get the puck out here. Sends up. Tanev throws another big hit. You know, if anyone's going to be physical for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Brandon Tanev is going to be in on it. He's definitely one of the more physical Penguins, to say the least. Anyway, 1:25 remaining in the first here. Still a 1-goal lead for the Penguins, up 1-0 on an early goal from Sidney Crosby. Montreal looking to get it out of their zone here. Not able to. Zucker keeps it in. Nice job there by Zucker at the blue line. Second chance, though, opportunity for the Canadiens to get it out, and they do. However, they ice the puck, and the puck is going to come back down to the Montreal end with 1:07 left in the period. NFL Nation doesn't like Vegas. I love Vegas. Anyway, Pittsburgh here in the offensive zone. 1 minute left in the first period. Hey, Willow. What's going on, Willow? Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Marcus Pettersson with the puck now at the red line. Dumped in for the Penguins. 45 seconds left in the period. Kept in, almost kept in at the blue line, but Montreal is able to clear it out. 35 seconds left in the first. Shot in there by, wow, turnaround shot there for the Canadiens. Nice save, though, by Murray. And Pittsburgh's going to look to get a line change here with 25 seconds left. Montreal into the offensive end, though, now with the dump in. Murray plays it behind his net. Sends it up to Zucker on the sidewall. Kotkaniemi there for Montreal. Kept in by Petrie at the blue line. Good job. Good keep in there as we've got 10 seconds left in the period. Out of the zone now, Penguins flip it out. Kotkaniemi throws it back in, right in on goal. Murray just plays it behind the net, and that is going to do it for the first, guys. End of the first period. Pittsburgh maintaining a 1-0 lead on an early goal from Sidney Crosby, and that's been the only goal of the game so far. So end of one. We've got some time to kill here as we got intermission coming up. It's 18 minutes of intermission. We just hang out and chill in the chat, and Really appreciate all of you guys being here. So welcome to the chat. Please subscribe if you are new. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Really helps a lot. It's very much appreciated. We're trying to grow a great hockey community here. Cover the entire NHL, all 32 teams. Fans of every team welcome here. Fans of every team pretty much already do follow this channel. Really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hopefully we have a great night. We've got a good one brewing here between Pittsburgh and Montreal. We'll see how the rest of the game goes, but it's still a 1-goal game here, completely up for grabs. Either team can win this. Montreal does have the 1-0 series lead, and it's going to be huge to see which team wins this game. If Pittsburgh ties it up, they're right back into it. If Montreal takes a 2-0 lead in this series, that's going to be very tough to come back from. Hey, what's going on, Buck Skull Gang? Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat as always. Yeah, I know, Willow. That channel in the Discord has gotten quite interesting real quick for sure. I'm glad you locked it for sure. I think there's a lot of teenagers in there who might need to spend some time on a different website. Bucks is happy that the Bolts won today. Yes, shootout win for the Tampa Bay Lightning over the Washington Capitals. Tampa Bay 1-0 now in the round robin. James, welcome to the stream, James. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching. Really appreciate it. Penguins definitely had control of like 90% of the play in that period. It was a very good period for Pittsburgh. The only thing is they only scored 1 goal, so Montreal is still very much in this game. It's still anyone's game, but Pittsburgh was definitely the better team as far as possession and just overall play in that period. Hey, Jacob's playing NHL 20 and watching on his phone. Really appreciate that, Jacob. Thank you so much for being here and watching. Really glad to have you here in the chat. Yeah, Panther, the not safe for work channel on the Discord is definitely not something that you want to go on at random, or unless you're fully ready for it, because there's a lot of interesting things happening there. Yes, Jacob is a fan of the Canadiens, so he wants Montreal to come back and win this game. Firestrike, thank you for the update. Dallas' net is empty. They're down by a goal to Vegas. Wow, really, Willow? That's a lot of new people on the Discord just in the last couple of days. We're 5 people away from having 100 people in the Discord server. So really thank each and every one of you guys. If you want to join, the link to join the Discord pops up in the chat every 15 minutes, and it's also in the description of the video if you want to check it out there. Also, guys, I haven't talked about this much on streams, but the Bracket Challenge League. I have a Bracket Challenge League. It doesn't start until after the play-in round. If you guys want to join that, where you just predict the playoffs from the next round on to through the Stanley Cup Finals, you guys, the link to join is right in the description. It's public. Anyone is welcome. It's just me and a bunch of subscribers from this channel, and we're going to see who can predict the playoffs the best. So feel free to join that bracket challenge if you guys would like. Also, Discord, very open to everyone as well. Yeah, James, there definitely has been a lot of penalty calls so far in these playoffs. I don't know the reasoning behind that. I don't know if the refs are just a little bit trigger happy, or if it's because we're back to hockey after such a long time off, and they just have to get back into the swing of things. But there definitely has been a lot of penalty calls so far in these playoffs, which is kind of unfortunate, because I much rather enjoy watching hockey where they just let the boys play and go out there and play big boy playoff hockey. But the games have still been very physical. It's not like the penalty calls are not taking physicality out of the game at all. It's a lot of stick stuff. There's a lot of trippings. There's a lot of hookings. stuff like that. There's been a lot of those types of calls in these playoffs. Holding as well, another one. Lots of obstruction stuff so far. I think it's because they haven't really played in so long, and they're just trying to get back into the swing of playing hockey again. Hey, Jacob, I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot. I'm really, really glad you enjoy the channel. And the Vegas game has just gone final. It's 5-3. Vegas with the win over Dallas. And that game has just gone final, so I'll put a big F after that one. And every game other than this one is in the late game is over now. So far today in NHL action, we have had Carolina with a 4-1 win over the New York Rangers. We have had the Winnipeg Jets with a 3-2 win over the Calgary Flames to even that series up at 1. Carolina took a 2-0 series lead in that one over New York. Washington dropped a close game to the Tampa Bay Lightning in a shootout. That game was, I see I messed up a space there on the ticker. My apologies. Tampa Bay with a 3-2 win over Washington in the shootout. So Tampa gets the win in that one in round robin action. And then Vegas has taken a round robin win from the Dallas Stars with a 5-3 win in that game that just ended now. Come on, ticker, work. Why won't you open? What is going on here? Ticker, open. Let's go. There we go. I can finally fix it. I need an extra space there after TBL. There we go. Dallas choked, says Rob. Well, I mean, I had Vegas winning that game, so I'm not entirely surprised, but Dallas did have a lead in that one, and Vegas came back and completely stole it in the second half of that game. What's going on, Raven Squad? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Great to have you. Fire Strike. Willow made the Not Safe for Work channel, I think, just for fun, and for sure, things are getting wild in there for sure. You probably don't want to go in there if you're not ready for it, to say the least. But Raven Squad, great to have you in the stream as always, man. Thank you so much for being here. Not too much, man, going on. Just watching a hockey game here. I used to play hockey, Jacob, but not anymore. I played for 12 years, all the way through high school, but I don't play anymore. Only pond hockey in the winter from time to time if it freezes. Fire Strike says he's ready. It was just unexpected. I mean, it's interesting. Definitely an interesting part of the Discord. But hey, if that's what the teenagers wanted, then that's what the teenagers get. I figured I don't know why they would go for Discord for that. I thought that you would go to a different website for that. But hey, whatever. If they want that in that Not Safe for Work chat, then that's what they can do. That's what that chat's for. That's why it's locked. You gotta make sure that you're ready for it to go into that one. Brandon asks, all right, what did I just see from Dallas? You just saw a collapse, Brandon. They had a 3-1 lead in that game, I believe, and they just dropped. They ended up giving up 4 unanswered goals and losing 5-3. That is a pretty brutal loss there for Dallas, but big win for Vegas as well. Yeah, Willow, I would think that they'd be going to, the other website, PH, but apparently they want that stuff on Discord too. Hey, what's going on, Vernon? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat as always, man. Really means a lot. Hey, what's going on, Scott? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much. Great to have you as always. Remember, guys, please hit that subscribe button if you're new and like button if you haven't already. Those thumbs up really, really help out a lot and really get more people watching, more people in the stream, and helps the channel a ton. NFL Nation says it's not PH. Me and the boys call it Yellow YouTube. That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny, NFL Nation. I'll give you that one. Yellow YouTube. Chicken Plays, welcome back to the stream. Hello, I saw you in here earlier. The Fire Strike says the good old black and orange. Yeah, there's plenty of names for it for sure. But we are at intermission here. First intermission between the Montreal Canadiens and Pittsburgh Penguins. The only goal of the game so far has been scored by Sidney Crosby early on in the first period. He's got a goal and 3 shots so far in this game, and he's got Pittsburgh out on top here in what is pretty much a must-win game for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They do not want to go down 0-2 in this series. It's going to be hard to climb out of an 0-2 hole in a 5-game series. In a 7-game series, it's definitely possible. You can go down 0-2, win the next 2, and next thing you know, it's all tied right back up again. But in a 5-game series, going down 0-2 puts you on the brink of elimination, and that's not a position that any team wants to be in. So this is a huge game for the Penguins to make sure that they get a win here. Tie this series up. All right, Jesus, Fire Strike. Well, have fun, man, and hopefully you're back soon. Panther, ooh, that's rough, Panther. Your cat not helping you there. Uh, Brandon, the chat, everything in the chat all started with the mention of the Not Safe for Work channel on the Discord. So we pretty much went from the Discord to talking about it in this chat. Hey, Sports Geeks, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining. Any of you guys are welcome to join the Bracket Challenge League. The link to join is down in the description. Yeah, there's quite a few teenage boys for sure in that Discord. Panther says I feel bad for myself. Sometimes I have bad luck. Oh, you got to go out and change your luck, Panther. So the only other game we have left to go tonight is after this game at 10:30 p.m. We have Edmonton versus Chicago in a yes, Fire Strike. There is. That's what it means by not safe for work. Yes. But Edmonton and Chicago play later tonight in Game 2 of that series. Also, pretty much a must-win for Edmonton in that one. I am not going to be doing that game. I do not have power at my house right now, and now, based on the text I'm getting from in my family group chat, the power is not expected to be back until tomorrow morning. So I am not going to be streaming the late game tonight. I am going to go home and probably just go to bed, get some much-needed sleep since I've been staying up till 1:30 doing these late games every night. So unfortunately, guys, I apologize for that, but I have no power at home. I'm at Josh's house for this game, but I will be going home after this and will not be able to do the Chicago and Edmonton game later tonight. Hopefully, my power is back. Hopefully, my power is back tomorrow, and I'll be able to stream at some point tomorrow, but I'll have to keep you guys updated. We're also supposed to get some really bad weather up here from this tropical storm that's coming up the East Coast. So I don't even know if I might lose power again tomorrow. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to stream it all tomorrow. So I'm going to try and keep you guys updated. Either through the community tab and through Discord. I'll keep you guys updated. I might try to do an afternoon stream. I might try and wait until at night, but my worry about waiting at night is if I do lose power, I'm probably not going to get it back in time. So I don't know what's going to happen as far as the stream schedule tomorrow goes. But I'm trying, guys. Not having power is definitely a big problem from time to time. Yeah, literally, Brandon. It says that I'm gonna get power back tomorrow morning, and then they'll probably lose it again an hour later. Ian, what do I think about the Wild Canucks game yesterday? I thought it was awesome. No, I never switch my picks, Ian, no matter what. I never go back on predictions. So I'll either be wrong or I'll be right, but I'm not going to switch picks mid-series. But I thought it was a really fun game to watch. Very, very physical. Obviously, we had some huge hits. We had fights, one fight, a bunch of scrums. Very, very physical game. And I can't wait till they play again tomorrow night and see what happens. Not seeing the link, Ian. It should be the link. Oh yeah, it's there. It's there. It should be towards the top, I believe. Sports Geeks has a question. What's going on, Sports Geeks? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Hey, what's going on, Sal? Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping in. Sports Geeks, drop your question in the chat and I'll answer it while we're at intermission here. No, Fire Strike. That Gavin guy got timed out yesterday, but he never got hit. And if he trolls again in the chat, just hide him, Fire Strike. Just ban him from the channel. Oh, Jesus, Panther, that sucks, dude. I mean, that's pretty funny, but definitely not what you want happening in public. Oof. So, Fire Strike, just wait and see if he does anything again. If he trolls again, then you can just get rid of him from the channel. I have no time for people like that if they're going to be problems on the channel. No time for toxicity. We're here having fun, enjoying hockey, and trying to build this channel into the biggest and best community that it can be. I have no time for people that are going to cause problems. Sports Geeks, you can't fill out the bracket yet because it doesn't start until the round of 16. So it doesn't start until after the play-in round. We don't even know what the matchups are going to be for the first round of the playoffs. So you can't fill it out yet. You can only join the league right now, and then after the play-in round is done, which it ends, I believe, on Sunday, then you can fill it out and get it filled out before the start of the playoffs on Tuesday. Well, the normal playoffs, the 16-team playoffs, but the play-in round picks are not part of the bracket challenge. Ian, I was talking about there was a guy named Gavin in here yesterday causing problems, and then he just came back for like one message, but hasn't come back since, I guess. So we'll see. I don't know. There were a bunch of trolls in the earlier stream today between Washington and Tampa Bay, and they all just got banned from the channel. Actually, it probably wasn't even a bunch of them. I think it was the same person or the same two people just switching a bunch of accounts, but they all got banned from the channel. So anyway, we are about ready for puck drop here to start the second period. Whoa, guys. No one reminded me and I almost forgot. Almost forgot to change the period here. Actually, I did because the puck is dropped and it still says first. Second period now. Almost forgot. Well, I did forget to change it, but here we go. Second period is just starting, Jacob. 10 seconds in. Second just starts here. Pittsburgh with a 1-0 lead on Crosby's early first period goal. It just Lil TJ, it just rates your bracket compared to everyone else in the league. So period has started here. 30 seconds in. Montreal with a puck in their defensive zone, regrouping. Up now into the neutral zone. Thrown in. Tomas Tatar with it for the Canadiens. Trying to set up in the offensive zone. Gallagher with a blast, and that one gets stopped by Murray, who makes a nice pad save and then covers it up. Stoppage of play here with 19:18 remaining in the second. Nice chance there for Montreal, but Murray holds strong in goal for Pittsburgh. So offensive zone faceoff coming up here for the Canadiens. New lines on the ice for both teams. We'll see the Suzuki line is out there for Montreal and the Malkin line is out there for Pittsburgh. Long shot in. That one gets blocked down in front. Pittsburgh exiting the zone now. Trying to get it out. Kept in, though, by Suzuki. Pittsburgh not able to get it to the neutral zone. Finally, the second opportunity they do. Brian Rust to Evgeny Malkin. Malkin in the offensive end. Almost does lose the puck there as he falls down. And Montreal is able to get it out. Into the offensive end comes Jonathan Drouin. Drouin with a chance in front. Gets it to Joel Armia. And Armia gets it deflected in on Matt Murray. And Murray makes a spectacular glove save there, keeping Montreal off the board. What an incredible play right there by Matt Murray. What a great save with the glove. Wow. That was very, very close to being a tied game 1-1 here. Deflection there from Armia right on goal, and Murray gets the glove on it. Anyway, offensive zone face-off again here for the Canadiens. We'll see if they're able to win it back. And the refs are over talking to the timekeepers about something. I'm not sure what. Definitely wasn't a goal. Maybe a clock issue. That's the only thing I could think that it would be. Would be a clock issue. But the face-off now is going to happen. So whatever the issue was, it's fixed. Montreal wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Deneau with the puck on the sidewall. Penguins take it away, though, and are able to chip it out. Pens leading the shots on goal battle 14-9. Scoring chances, however, are tied 5-5. Goals, though, only one. Belongs to the Pittsburgh Penguins and Sidney Crosby. Here's Connor Sherry in the offensive end. Passes it to Crosby. Crosby with the puck now behind the net. Sends it back out to Sherry. Sherry has it knocked off his stick. Gallagher tries to get it out. Not able to. Kept in at the point by the Penguins. Out in front now. Chance there. And that shot just goes wide from Sidney Crosby. Puck's now in the corner. Montreal looking for a breakout here. We tick towards 2 minutes into the first. Taken away, though, in the neutral zone by the Penguins. Regrouping here is Chris Letang in his own zone. Looking for a pass up. Gets one up to the red line. Jack Johnson loses the puck, though. Sent back down by Montreal into the Pittsburgh end where Letang has to regroup again. Trying to bring it into the offensive end now of the Penguins. Marleau with the puck. Hard in that forecheck. Great pass in front and a shot gets blocked. Huge opportunity there for the Penguins, but a great block there defensively by Montreal. Now Montreal's in the offensive end. They have the puck. Blast shot out to the point. Long chance there. That one just deflects wide. Murray with a chance in front. Murray covers it as Byron pushes that one in on goal. And we get a whistle with 17:31 remaining in the second period. Hey, welcome back, Sports Geeks. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Just getting an update on my power at home. And yeah, 4 a.m. tomorrow is the estimate for return of power. Are you kidding me? I don't know what the hell happened. The weather's not even bad yet. So here's Montreal in the offensive end. Pittsburgh trying to get it out. Takes the puck away. Aston Reese over to Bluger. Bluger gets knocked down from behind, but looks like no penalty call. Pittsburgh now in the neutral zone. Brandon Tanev takes a hit to make a play, and now Pittsburgh's bringing it into Montreal's end. Carey Price gloves it, and we get a whistle with 17:10 remaining. Nice save there by Carey Price on the long shot, but Pittsburgh will get an offensive zone faceoff coming up. Anyway, Malkin taking the offensive zone draw, wins it back. Good face-off win there by Evgeny Malkin. John Marino throws it on goal. It just goes wide of Price. Now trying to get in front to Zucker. Pass gets deflected out and into the neutral zone. Good defense there from Montreal. Dumped back in, though, by the Penguins. Price has to play it. Price to Kulak. Kulak to Wheel, and Wheel gets it up and out of the zone. Dumped in now by Montreal. Pittsburgh back regrouping. Montreal's getting a line change. Malkin up into the offensive end. Rust loses it, and Pittsburgh has to regroup again. Brought in by Marcus Pettersson here. Now he's going to go hard in on the forecheck. Yes, little TJ Crosby is a fantastic passer. Absolutely. One of the best in the league without a doubt. Into the offensive zone. Onside. Crosby there. Nice pass. Back to Crosby in the middle. Crosby with a backhand pass Taking it into the slot now is Gensel, and Gensel gets it knocked off his stick there. Solid D from Montreal, taking away that scoring chance. Hey, Ian, it's all good, man. I'm glad you joined. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Lil TJ, you have to click the link in to my league in the description of this video. It will take you directly to my league. Once you have an account, you should be able to join it. 15:45 remaining in the second. Marlowe with a wraparound chance there, but Price holds the post, makes a save, and Montreal now able to clear the zone. Cole says that the Habs are going to win. Well, welcome to the stream, Cole. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see. This game is still very much up for grabs. It's a 1-goal lead for the Penguins right now on a goal from Sidney Crosby. Marlowe into the offensive zone. Gets it to Hornquist. Hornquist backhand chance goes up and over the bar. Montreal looking to get it out of their end. Here they come through the neutral zone. Paul Byron into the offensive zone. Pass it back to Kotkaniemi. Shot there. Nice blocker save from Matt Murray on a golden chance for the Canadiens to possibly tie this game up by Tatar. Huge save there. Huge save there. Sports Geeks, I'm not sure because we don't have the times for the games on Thursday yet. So it's totally going to depend on what time the game is. So I have no idea what my schedule for Thursday is going to look like. Anyway, into the offensive end now. Here comes Canadiens. Deneau throws it on goal. Murray makes a save, and now Zucker, and we got a big scrum again. Pedersen involved. Gallagher involved. Deneau, I believe, is in it. We've got a huge scrum again. Jordan Wheel as well. Wow, Deneau and Rust are going at it right now. Those two are going at it. Big scrum after the whistle here as Matt Murray makes a huge save and then covers it up. And Pittsburgh defending their goalie here, not going to let anybody touch Matt Murray. And this is the physicality of this series is definitely picking up in Game 2 from where it was at in Game 1, without a doubt. We'll see if we get any penalty calls out of that or if they're just going to let the boys play. It looks like it's going to be a penalty against the Penguins here. Montreal has a 2-minute power play here. Montreal has a 2-minute power play here listed on the screen. Brian Rust is in the box for Pittsburgh on a roughing call, and Montreal gets a power play out of it. So Canadiens down by a goal with a chance on the power play here to tie this game back up. They are 0 for 3 on the power play so far tonight and have only gotten one shot. So not a great power play showing for the Canadiens so far, but we'll see. This one could be different. Montreal in the offensive zone. Gallagher plays that one to the corner. Pittsburgh able to take it away, but only clear it to the blue line. Kept in by Weber. Suzuki now with it at the point. Sends it down low. Gallagher sends it around. Tatar now with it. Tries to send it back, but that one not able to clear the first time, but able to clear the second time as Pittsburgh sent all the way down. Pittsburgh clears the zone here. Under a minute and a half left on the power play now. Solid PK so far for the Penguins. Under 14 minutes now remaining in the second period. Into the offensive zone now coming are the Canadiens. Back out. Cleared once again by Pittsburgh. All the way down. Price has to play it. Price plays the puck. Gives it to Weber. Ticking down now. 1:05 remaining on the power play. 13 and a half minutes left in the second period. What did I think of the Dallas versus Vegas game? I have not, I didn't get to see much of that game, but I know that Dallas blew a huge lead, and Vegas came out and scored, I believe, 4 unanswered goals, and ended up winning that one 5-3. So obviously a big win for Vegas, and not a good showing for the Dallas Stars late in that game. Yeah, RIP in the chat for the hockey guy who unable to, his teams just keep on losing here. Vancouver, Boston, Dallas, all losing. Anyway, 20 seconds left on the power play. Cleared down again by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Great penalty kill so far for Pittsburgh. And looks like they're Canadiens are about to go 0 for 4 on the power play in this game, as they have not really been able to get anything going offensively here. Rust is now out of the box. Pittsburgh is out of their zone. And yes, it is 0 for 4 on the power play. And Rust shoots that one. It just goes wide. Brian Rust now into the trying to keep it in the offensive end, but unable to. I know I am behind, guys. There's nothing I can do it. We're streaming the game, and then the stream has a delay to it itself. There's nothing I can do about being behind, guys. That's the way it is. 12 minutes now left in the second period. Canadiens coming out of their zone. Loses it in neutral ice. Pettersson takes it away for Pittsburgh. Hits so far are 17-13 in favor of Montreal, but this game has definitely picked it up physicality-wise as far as where these teams were at in game one for sure. Pittsburgh now, it's Justin Schultz with the puck in his own end, looking to try and get it out. Malkin back to Schultz. Schultz up out of his zone into the neutral zone now come the Penguins. Sent all the way in. That is going to be icing against the Penguins, and we get a whistle here with 11:22 remaining in the second period, ticking down towards the halfway mark of this game. Hey, welcome to the stream, Cheater Comeback. Thank you for stopping in and watching. Do I think that the Oilers are going to win the game tonight? I am picking the Oilers to win tonight. I don't think they let themselves go down 0-2. Similar to I'm picking Pittsburgh in this game as well. I don't think they let themselves go down 2 games, because if you go down 0-2 in a best-of-5 series, that pretty much does it as far as the series is concerned. Price makes a save there, covers it up, and we get a whistle and commercial break with 11:12 remaining. Ian says, call me Dr. Dunn. Okay, Ian. Oh, because Vegas Dunn did it. Yeah, big comeback win by Vegas there for sure. Down 3-1, they come back, end up winning 5-3. And let me tell you, Vegas is going to be a team to watch in these playoffs all the way through until they eventually get knocked out. If they eventually get knocked out, I think Vegas is a legitimate cup threat. They've got 2 good goaltenders. They've got a great offense. Vegas is one of the better teams in the West, without a doubt. Lil TJ says, call me Optimus Prime. Jesus. We're on commercial break here in the second period between Pittsburgh and Montreal. Pittsburgh with a 1-0 lead on an early goal by Sidney Crosby. Huge shout out to everyone in the chat and everyone watching. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Really, really fun time streaming all of these playoffs games. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you. We're trying to grow the hockey community here, and would love to have you become a part of the channel. Let's see, Nintendo Nation, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Says, hopefully the Pens win. I can't believe they lost last game. Yeah, it was definitely a shocker for sure, Nintendo. And we'll see. I mean, Pittsburgh's got the 1-0 lead here. We'll see if they're able to hold on and win this game and tie this series at 1. NFL Nation says he doesn't cheer for any teams besides Boston, but he does have teams that he respects. Dallas, San Jose, New York Islanders, and Carolina. What do I think about the Bruins offseason? What will they go for? I think it's totally going to depend on how well they do in these playoffs. If they get out of the playoffs early on, which it looks like they might given the way they're playing, I think they might really make a big move and try and shake things up. If they go deep into the playoffs again, I don't think they're going to do a whole lot other than maybe some depth pieces in the offseason. Hey, it's all good, Logan. No problem, man. Thanks for stopping in and watching. Very, very much appreciated. Yeah, Bolt's game was crazy for sure. I really wish I could have streamed the end of that game, but the power went out at my house and it's still out. So I'm at my friend Josh's here streaming this game. So huge shout out to Josh for letting me come over to stream this game, because without it, definitely would not be streaming right now. So everyone get some Josh hype in the chat, all of you, because that's the only reason this stream is even happening. Long shot in there from Weber, goes wide. Armia in the offensive zone. Ooh, he got his, yeah, that's going to be a hooking call against Joel Armia. He definitely had his stick in there, and that is Armia's second penalty of the game. We get a whistle here as Canadiens touch the puck. And, yep, another penalty here against the Canadiens with 10:27 remaining. In the second period, Pittsburgh's going to get a power play opportunity here. Nintendo is going to be having Jeff Petrie flashbacks. Yeah, I mean, Petrie scored that OT goal for sure. And it was a pretty beautiful goal, but not one that the Penguins wanted to see. Anyway, two-minute power play here for the Penguins, ticking towards the halfway mark of this game. Pittsburgh, Letang loses it at the point, not able to keep it in. Penguins have to regroup without going in offsides. 10 seconds already killed off the penalty for the Canadiens. Now Crosby into the offensive zone. Deflected in. Hornquist sends it around. Out to the point now. That one is kept in by Malkin. Malkin sends it to Gensel. Back out to the point where Letang has it. Letang shoots it purposely wide. Crosby gets a stick on it, but it ends up wide of the net, missing to the right. And that one's cleared all the way down by the Canadiens. Up now through the neutral zone come the Penguins, and that puck is given right back by Pittsburgh, cleared again by Montreal. Down to 1:05 left on the power play here. Pittsburgh through the neutral zone. Evgeny Malkin with it. Malkin into the offensive end. Tries to pass it to Crosby. It's behind him. Crosby goes back and gets it. Back to Malkin at the point. Malkin fakes a shot, sends it back to Crosby. Then it goes back to Malkin for the shot. And a chance after chance after chance here for the Penguins. Carey Price somehow keeping it out of the net. Huge scrum going on here. Players diving on top of each other, pushing and shoving. 44 seconds left on the power play. And Carey Price somehow keeps that puck out of the net, and we finally get a whistle. Wow. That was insane. Huge scramble there in the Canadian zone, but Price keeps it out. Yeah, my predictions from my prediction video are Tampa Bay and Colorado in the finals, with Tampa Bay winning. Man, so much action here in front of the Canadiens' net. Price making save after save after save, somehow keeping that one out. Yes, Panther, Josh is awake. He's right here playing PS4. Hey, it's all good, Ian. Yeah, I have Tampa over Colorado. Nintendo Nation, I do have a bracket challenge for this channel. The invite link is in the description, so just go down into the description and you can join the league. Would love to have you become a part of it for sure. That one's cleared all the way down again. Logan, welcome to the stream, Logan. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. It says Flyers over Avs in 6. Definitely a possibility. 2 of the top teams in the league for sure. Yeah, Price is absolutely carrying the Canadiens at this point. He's made some huge saves again today, just like he did in Game 1. And we've got another whistle here as that was offsides. And we've got 8:23 remaining in the second period. And I think we're going to be headed to a commercial break here. Yes, we are. Logan says, Rangers fan saying, yeah, Rangers, it's been tough for them so far in this playoffs so far. We'll see if they can pick up a win tomorrow. Lil TJ, he is playing Madden right now. But I really appreciate all of you guys in the chat watching. We're at commercial break here in the second period. Montreal trailing Pittsburgh 1-0. Only goal of the game came from Sidney Crosby. However, Pittsburgh is trailing Montreal 1-0 in the series. So this is obviously a huge game. Pittsburgh really needs to get this win and tie this series back up. Otherwise, they're going to be in trouble down 0-2 in a best-of-5 series, which would put them on the brink of elimination. But we'll see if they're able to hold the lead the rest of this game and get this series back tied. Earlier action today, we had Vegas defeating Dallas in the round robin game 5-3. We had Tampa Bay defeating Washington in a shootout 3-2 in their round robin game. We had Winnipeg tying their series against Calgary 1-1 with a 3-2 win today. And Carolina taking a 2-0 series lead over the New York Rangers with a 4-1 win in the early game. So the only game left to start tonight is Chicago versus Edmonton. That game is starting in just under an hour, which is at 10:30 p.m. Let's see. Ian says, I think Chicago is going to make a splash, which kills me. Also thought, well, Kubalik is obviously fantastic. I'm not sure about Chicago making a splash. I still think Edmonton can win that series. And if Chicago does get past Edmonton, I definitely think they lose in the first round to whoever they play against. Yeah, no, Nintendo, I would not want this to be the playoff format in a normal season, but obviously with everything going on, this was the best the NHL could do. So I'm a huge fan of these games and watching them, and they've been really fun. But I definitely wouldn't want the NHL to go to this as their full-time playoff format. Certainly not. Hopefully next year things are back to normal. But I think given the situation, this has been really, really fun. And we've gotten to see a lot of hockey. And it's been great to have hockey back for sure. Creepy Robsta says this is literally Price versus the Penguins. And absolutely, this game absolutely has been. Price is carrying Montreal in this game, and the only reason that's still a one-goal game. But Carey Price, that's what he can do. He is one of the best goaltenders in the league, and he can absolutely steal a series or steal a game if he needs to. But we'll see if he can steal the whole series, or if Pittsburgh's going to be able to just squeak this one out and get some goals on him. My favorite team is the Boston Bruins, Nintendo Nation. I am from Massachusetts, so I am a lifelong Bruins fan. But this channel is for all 32 teams. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of every team are welcome on this channel, and fans of every team are on this channel and are subscribers. So really, really appreciate all of you guys. Would love to have you become a part of the off-the-wall hockey community here. We're just trying to grow the hockey community and make the best hockey channel that we can. 7:10 remaining in the second. Pittsburgh still with the 1-0 lead. All right, Ian, sounds good, man. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really great to have you here as always. Firestrike, you're hilarious, kid. And now we got some more pushing and shoving here as we got a whistle, and Petri Kokaniemi against Marcus Pettersson, but that breaks up very quickly. So Peter thought I've never thought that Carey Price is that overrated. Is he overpaid? Yes. But at one point, he was by far the best goaltender in the league in the mid-2000s, and it wasn't even close. But Price is not the same goaltender that he was back in 2014 or 2015. Yeah, the Kraken are an official team now, Creepy. So there are 32 teams now officially in the NHL. The Kraken are officially a team. So they don't have a roster yet, and they're not playing yet, but they are an official NHL team. All right. THG Firestrike, I get the joke, but please, you're going to encourage it in the chat, and then other people are going to start doing it. So I know that it's a joke for you guys, but yeah, please. All right, it was funny the first time, but don't keep doing it. 6:45 remaining. Yes, Nintendo Nation, we did lose in the finals last year, but we also did beat Toronto, which was very nice. It's always great to beat Toronto. But anyways, that one is offsides, headed into the zone, and now Zucker and Armia after the whistle, and now more people getting involved. Suzuki comes in, and man, this series is really starting to get an edge here. There has not been a lot of this normally, but this is really starting to get an edge. Jack Johnson involved now. Johnson's going to try and get someone to go. Sherratt's in there. Weber's in there. Weber and Rust are really tangled up right now. Malkin's in there for Pittsburgh. Malkin loves this kind of stuff. He is always involved in this kind of stuff. Armia is headed to the penalty box, his third penalty of the game, and they're not breaking this scrum up. They are not breaking this scrum up. As I see Schultz took a awkward collision there as he was reaching for the puck in the neutral zone. Zucker and Armia started this whole thing, and then everyone else piles in. Man, Weber comes in after Malkin, Rust, and a bunch of others going at it. Man, this has really picked up the physicality in Game 2 here compared to where they were at in Game 1. Weber headed to the box. Anyone else for the Canadiens? I'm sure that there's some Penguins headed there as well, as Malkin probably is going. Yup, Malkin's in the box for the Penguins. Rust, I'd be surprised Rust not getting one either. Not getting one as well. So it looks like it might be a Penguins power play out of this. Oh no, the refs are calling for another player. So it looks like the refs are calling for another player from the box here. I would assume it'd be Brian Rust or maybe Jason Zucker, but we'll see. No, that's it. It looks like it's going to be a power play for Pittsburgh out of this. Pittsburgh gets a 2-minute power play out of this. We have Weber and Armia in the box for the Canadiens, just Malkin in the box for Pittsburgh. Yeah, creepy. I agree with you. I want to see the Oilers play a lot better tonight for sure. Oh, man. Yeah, Nintendo, if you don't have NBC Sports, then all the games are on NBC Sports in the U.S. And in Canada, they're on Sportsnet. But, thank you for stopping in and watching. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you here. I hope you enjoy the stream. Pittsburgh setting up on the power play. Long shot from the point goes over the bar. Too high of a shot there. Montreal now able to clear and bring it out into the offensive end. Lehkonen with the puck for the Canadiens on the penalty kill. Looking for a shorthanded chance. Just sends it behind the net. Now Deneau is back there forechecking. Pittsburgh, though, able to get the puck. Crosby up ice with it. Into the offensive now. Pittsburgh bringing it in. Crosby sends it back to the point for Letang. Letang with a good pass to Schultz. Chance for there. And nice stop in front there by the Canadiens. And now it's cleared all the way down with 1:10 remaining on the power play. Hey, no problem, Nintendo. I hope you get it. I hope you're able to find the game. Be nice if you'd be able to watch it. Anyway, 55 seconds now on the power play. Under 5.5 left in the second period. Later stages of the second here. Pittsburgh with the man advantage. Long shot there from the point. That one goes wide. Letang back with it. Sends it down low. Pittsburgh looking to extend their lead to 2. Montreal is looking to get back, kill this one off, and then tie the game at 1. Puck back. Zucker with it. Back to the point. Letang with it. Over now. Long shot. That one gets gloved down, I believe, by Price, or maybe it got blocked before it even got there. But we're going to have a slashing call coming up against the Montreal Canadiens, I believe, and it's going to be another penalty against Montreal. Wow. Byron headed to the box for the Canadiens. We're going to have 26 seconds of 5-on-3 time for the Penguins. There are now 3 Canadians in the boxes. Byron just chops the stick right out of Brian Rust's hands there. Easy call for the referee. And it's a 5-on-3 for 26 seconds, and then another 5-on-4 chance for about 1.5 minutes for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So the Habs are not going to come back and win this game if they spend the rest of the night in the penalty box. And right now, as Akuma says, Habs are having a party in the penalty box. Welcome to the stream, Akuma. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah, Pittsburgh has called their timeout. Pittsburgh has called their timeout. Under 5 minutes to go in the second. They've used their timeout to set up for this 5-on-3. So we can see that Pittsburgh is looking for 2 goals here. That's why they've called the timeout. They want a goal on the 5-on-3 and then another goal on the power play. So they're looking for a quick one here. They're trying to get it set up right off of the faceoff. Mike Sullivan and Mark Recchi coaching there for Pittsburgh, talking to Sidney Crosby and all of the Penguins power play group, looking for a couple of goals here. This is going to be interesting to see if they can win the faceoff and get it set up properly. Yeah, no discipline here the last couple minutes for the Canadiens. No discipline whatsoever. It's now 5-on-3 for Pittsburgh. Yeah, no, Montreal's not going to win the game and come back if they're spending the whole night in the penalty box. Pittsburgh now setting up in the offensive zone. Schultz to Letang. Letang down low. Back to the point with Schultz. 13 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Looking for a chance here. Long shot. Letang misses the shot. Completely fans on it. It's cleared out to the neutral zone. That is just about going to do it for the 5-on-3. However, it's still going to be a 5-on-4 chance. Chance in front there for Hornquist. He can't get a stick cleanly on it. Weber is out of the box. 1:25 now on the power play. 4:23 left in the second period. Here we go. Up into the offensive zone. Not able to get into the offensive zone is Pittsburgh. No, I did not, Akuma. I had no power at my house, so I had no way of watching the end of that game, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that guy, but if he definitely cannot be mod. You have to earn mod on this channel. You don't just have it given to you. Nintendo thinks letting Kessel go or trading Kessel was a good move for the Penguins. You definitely might be right on that, Nintendo. They definitely had a better year this year than they did last year. Hey, what's going on, Ben? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. 26 seconds now, 25 on the power play, cleared all the way down by the Canadiens. Under 3.5 minutes now left to go in the second period. Habs look like they're going to kill this one off. Only 15 seconds left, so pretty brutal night on the power play for both of these teams, as no one's really been able to get anything going. Hey, what's going on? Vince, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it, as always. Both teams 0 on the power play so far, but here's a chance there for Aston Reese, whose shot gets stopped by Price as he makes a save there and covers it up for a whistle with 2:50 remaining. Hey, RP Vids, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. Appreciate it. Pittsburgh is now 0 for 5 on the power play. Montreal is 0 for 4. So these teams are not sharp with the man advantage right now, and no one's really been able to get anything going offensively at all in this game, other than that one goal early by Crosby. Other than that, it's been a pretty defensive game, and that's why it's still 1-0 right now. Hey, Danny, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really glad that you could stop in. Just so everyone knows, I am not going to be able to do the Chicago-Edmonton game later tonight. I have no power at my house right now, and it is not expected to be back until tomorrow morning. So I am at Josh's right now. He let me come over to do the Pittsburgh and Montreal game, but I'm going to be going home after this, and that's going to be the only game I'm able to do tonight. Hopefully the power's back tomorrow, and I'm able to stream at some point tomorrow, but really don't know what's going on and what I'm going to be able to have for a schedule tomorrow. It also is supposed to be some really bad weather, so we might get the power back in the morning, and then it might just go right back out again in the afternoon. So I really I hope I'm able to stream at least one game tomorrow, but no promises. It's going to be a very iffy weather situation here. Hey, Nintendo, I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm just trying to grow this channel, trying to make the biggest and best hockey community that I possibly can. And I'm glad you're a part of it. And thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Vincent, if the Pens lose this game, they're in big, big trouble, because that would put them on the brink of elimination, force them to win 3 straight. And I don't know, Habs might be moving on if the Penguins lose this game. Absolutely no idea, THG. Absolutely no idea. RP says, let's go Pens. So we got another Penguins fan in the chat. Quite a few Pens fans in here tonight. I also know that we have some Habs fans as well. It's always nice to have fans of both teams on the stream. Really makes it a lot more fun and makes the chat more fun as well. Just want to remind everyone to please subscribe if you're new and hit that like button if you haven't already. It really, really helps out a lot and really means a lot to me personally. I'd love to have you become part of the off-the-wall hockey community. Offensive zone face-off here for the Penguins, but the Habs win it back for defensively. Now looking to clear the zone. I 100% agree, Akuma. Malkin's line has got to get something going. Crosby's line has really been the only one doing much of anything for Pittsburgh tonight. They're definitely carrying the weight. Malkin's line has got to get going. Chance here for the Penguins, and that one just gets thrown in by Aston Reese on the backhand. He almost got a clean steal, but it wasn't a fully clean steal. He just threw an easy little backhand in on Price, who makes the easy save. And as he was falling down, and Price covers that one up. Matt Murray is in goal for Pittsburgh, Peter. Hey, what's going on, Hyper? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Creepy wants to see Price win something. Well, he won game 1, but we'll see if he's able to win game 2 as well, or if Pittsburgh takes this one. But anyway, here, back out to the point. Pittsburgh throws it in on goal. And that one gets deflected up and out of play. We get a whistle and a stoppage here with 2:18 remaining in the second. Penguins maintaining their 1-0 lead over the Montreal Canadiens. The only goal of the game so far came from Sidney Crosby very early on in the first period, in the first 5 minutes of the game. And that has been the only offense that we've gotten to this point. Long dump in there by Marcus Pettersson from the blue line. Armia gets his stick knocked out of his hands, but no penalty call coming against the Penguins. Armia was looking for it. 2 minutes now remaining in the second. Pens keep it in the zone momentarily. Trying to clear are the not able to keep it out. Hey, Hyper, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. And that one, Price makes the save and covers it up with 1:53 remaining. Welcome to the channel, Hyper. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat. That was hyper hype in the chat. But thank you and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much, RP Vids. Really, really appreciate it. Glad you could stop in and watch, and I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Jacob says the Habs need to step their game up. I absolutely agree. Pittsburgh's been pretty much dominant for most of this game. Pittsburgh now in the offensive zone. Crosby behind the net trying to get it. Minute 45 remaining in the second period. Finally, Montreal's able to clear the zone. Here they come up through the neutral zone. Kulak in on the rush, dumps it in. Lehkonen back there with Byron on the forecheck. Deneau out there as well. Deneau throws it in. It bounces off of Matt Murray. He didn't know where it was, but luckily for him, it went to the sidewall and not in the net. So Pittsburgh's able to clear out of their zone here. Nintendo still gets flashbacks to Evgeny Kuznetsov OT goal in round 2 a couple of years ago. Hey, that was a big moment for the Washington Capitals, but definitely not one for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Hey, Hyper is a Penguins fan as well, so welcome another Pens fan to the channel here. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Malkin up through the neutral zone, into the offensive end. Rips a shot, easy save there with a blocker by Price. Tatar with it now for the Canadiens. Zucker on the forecheck looking to take the puck away. Pittsburgh applying some more pressure here. Malkin line out there looking to try and get a goal here before the period ends. Panther says the Habs are dead right now. Yeah, Habs have not looked great in this game. Haven't really gotten anything going offensively. Pittsburgh's controlled the possession for sure. Hey, there's another save by Price. Huge stop there. Price, no chance on the rebound as the Habs clear it out. 20 seconds left in the period. I don't know how Price... Oh, another save there by Price and another one on the second chance opportunity. Price is the only reason Montreal is still in this game. 7 seconds left. Canadiens clear it out. Man, Carey Price has been absolutely outstanding in goal. That is going to do it. End of the second period is still 1-0 Pittsburgh. Price has been absolutely outstanding in goal. The only reason this is only a 1-goal game. Pittsburgh has been dominating play over Montreal. But Price has just been absolutely outstanding. Oh, okay, Hyper. Hyper is not a Penguins fan, but rooting for the Penguins tonight because Just can't stand the Canadiens. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. So rooting for Pittsburgh in this game, but not a Pens fan overall. Gotcha. Yes, great. Price is the only one doing anything, Jacob, for the Canadiens. Trillo, welcome to the chat. I'm sorry I almost missed it. He's got money on this game and says thank you for the live. Well, I really appreciate you watching, Trilla, and I hope your bet works out on this game. Let's see. No, Matt Murray has looked very strong in this game, RP Vids. He's had a solid night. Hasn't been overly tested. Montreal hasn't gotten a lot going offensively, but he's made the saves that he's needed to make. We're at intermission here, guys, between the second and third period. Pittsburgh maintaining a 1-0 lead on an early Sidney Crosby goal. Panther says story time. If you got a story, Panther, go for it. For intermission, guys, we just kind of hang out here and chat for a bit while we pass the time, and then we start talking about the game and play-by-play again when the third period starts. But we got some time to kill here in the chat. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Yeah, I know, but I try not to say the full long names, Panther. I try and get everyone down to like 1 or 2 syllable names in the chat. Nintendo says, I hate when his friends call him bandwagon. He's been a Pens fan since 2014. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, there are definitely some bandwagon fans out there, but if you've been a fan for that long, there's no reason to call you that. Trilla, I do not do all of the games, but I do as many as I can. Usually 2 to 3 per day during these play-ins, but I do as many as I can. Not all of them, though. Hey, RP Vids just subbed. Everyone, let's get some RP Vids hype in the chat. Just sub to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the channel. Slapshot is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Slapshot says, let's go Pens. Glad you could stop in and watch. Akuma cannot believe that Dallas choked like that. Yeah, Vegas with a strong end to that game and a 5-3 win. Not good for the Dallas Stars, to say the least. It was surprising that Dallas actually scored 3 goals. They usually score a lot less than that. Yeah, they wasted their 3-goal outing by giving up 5, which is very uncharacteristic for the Stars. Vince says the 3 most impressive goalie in the league after these past few games. Carter Hart has been outstanding. He was absolutely outstanding for Philadelphia. Alex Stalock last night was incredible, getting the shutout for the Minnesota Wild. I'm trying to think. Peter Mrazek's been really good for Carolina. I'm trying to think of any others come to mind immediately over the last couple of days. But there's been some great goaltending in the league for sure. Yeah, Danny, I agree. Any team that's good and consistently good, their fans just get accused of being bandwagon. Yeah, Hellebuck's been great for Winnipeg as well. So yeah, there's been a lot of great goaltending out. There's been a lot of great goaltending performances so far. Kings, Oilers, and Avs fan, but always Kings #1 for Creepy Robsta. Okay, definitely makes sense, and great to have you on the channel. Very happy to have you a part of the community here. Akuma wants to know if Taves bodies McDavid and Draisaitl again. I'm expecting a big game from the Oilers tonight, to be honest with you. I think the Oilers win tonight. I think they really come back and make a big statement win tonight. But again, anything can happen. We'll see. If the Oilers lose tonight, I think that series is over. I think that series is over if they go down 0-2. Hyper says, let's go Flames. So Hyper is a Flames fan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate you. Glad you found the channel. Hey, Derek, what's going on? Really, really appreciate that you stopping in, Derek. Because Derek, it's regular season overtime for the round robins, playoff overtime for the play-in series games. Brandon says, imagine YouTube having 2-minute unskippable ads. Is that even a thing? I've never seen an unskippable ad longer than 15 seconds, Brandon. That's wild. Why would they have a 2-minute ad be unskippable? I've seen 2-minute ads before, but I've always been able to skip them. That's crazy. RP says, I think the Penguins win. I also am leaning towards the Penguins winning this game tonight, given the way that it's gone so far. Absolutely. Nintendo says, it's hard being a Pens fan living in Toronto. Hates the Leafs. Some, not all Leafs fans are toxic. 100% agree with you. All fan bases have some really, really bad fans, Nintendo, but Leafs in particular can get pretty brutal sometimes. Definitely not all of them. I have some really good friends that are Leafs fans. I have some great people on this channel that are Leafs fans. But some of them are pretty bad for sure, and I can assume that being a Penguins fan up in Toronto is not an easy thing. Akuma says Kubalik with a hattie tonight. Wow. All right, we'll see if that happens. He had 5 points in the first game, followed that up with a hattie. That would be that'd be a ridiculous start to the playoffs for him. Vince says this channel is going to thrive once we get deeper into the playoffs. I really appreciate that, Vincent. I hope so. Sports Geek says he's seen that. Okay. Derek says, I got a 4-hour ad for the theme song of Lego Movie 2 multiple times. Jesus, that is wild, Derek. Damn. Firestrike's back. What's going on, Firestrike? Jacob says hi. What's going on? Just go on Leafs Twitter. Akuma says, welcome to the stream, Jacob. Glad to have you here as well. Akuma says, just go on Leafs Twitter. Enough said. Absolutely. It's brutal. Panther says Habs fans are worse. I don't know about that. I think recently it's been, I think recently it's been Leafs fans that have been really, really rough the last couple of years. People were calling for Marner and Tavares' heads last night after one loss in the postseason. Jesus. NFL Nation says 170 subs in a week. I'll gain 1.5K from this. Hey, I hope so, NFL Nation. That would be really, really awesome if I do. Leafs Twitter was acting like the season was over after Atkinson scored. Well, the game was over after Atkinson scored, but the series is definitely not over yet. If Toronto wins tomorrow night, then it's back to 1-1 and it's back to an even series. Jacob hates the Leafs. Nintendo hates the Habs as well. Akuma says Flames, Oilers, and Leafs fans are the worst. Okay. Danny says Toronto always underperforms. I could see why they would be calling for their heads. Yeah, Toronto hasn't won a playoff series since 2004. 2004. You know what grade I was in 2004? I was 8 years old. So I was in second or third grade the last time the Toronto Maple Leafs have won a playoff series. I understand why their fans are upset, especially with this team that always has been underperforming in the playoffs. But still, they do get a little bit ridiculous sometimes. Hey, what's going on, Coco? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching. Really appreciate it. Coco says, let's go Pens. I think we will win the cup. All right. So we got another Pens fan in the chat thinking that they're not only going to win this game in this series, but go all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals and win. Anyway, I'm changing the scoreboard before I forget, guys. So third period action coming up here, hopefully sometime soon. We are intermission between the second and third periods. Yeah, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Nintendo Nation was -3 in 2004, so not even born yet. Akuma was 9 years old in 2004. Jeez, yeah, I was 8 years old, I think. It's been a long, long time since Toronto's won a playoff series. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Michael Irish in the chat. Really great to see you as well. Thank you for coming in and stopping in. Absolutely love it. We got big third period coming up here between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Montreal Canadiens. It's a 1-0 Pittsburgh lead on an early first period goal by Sidney Crosby. Jacob was not born in 2004. Panther says the Panthers haven't won a series since the Cinderella '96 team. He wasn't even born yet. Yeah, it's it's been a long drought for the Penguins or for the Panthers, excuse me, not the Penguins, the Panthers certainly. Wow, Derek, not a fan of Pittsburgh, Chicago, Montreal, or Boston. Well, he's a Lightning fan, so I guess I'm not surprised. Firestrike was in his mom's stomach in 2004. Jeez. NFL Nation was also an infant. Yeah, you guys are all pretty young for sure. Sports Geeks, what's going on? Why are you not happy with yourself? I hope everything's all right. Oh, wow. Jesus, Derek. Damn. Yeah, Michael. Unfortunately, the power went out at my house today before the third period of my earlier stream, which really stunk. And it's still out and not expected to be back until tomorrow morning. So I am not going to be able to do the late game tonight, guys. Edmonton, Chicago. So I apologize for that. But I am at my friend's house right now doing Montreal and Pittsburgh, and we will be here through the end of this game. It's 1-0 Penguins right now. RP says Penguins for the Cup. Jeremy says Montreal team, go Habs, go. Welcome to the stream, Jeremy. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Jacob asked, do you think the Habs are getting yelled at by the coach in the locker room? Probably not. I think it's they're only down by a goal. I think it's much more of a, just a, guys, we need to get going. Like, we're one shot away. We're one shot away from tying this game up. Just go out there and we got to get some puck possession here. Akuma hates the Bruins. Well, it's always fun when we have the mix of Leafs fans and Bruins fans on the streams. It's incredible. Michael is 50, old enough not to not know shit. All right, Michael. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for watching. Also, Michael loves the Bruins. There we go. NFL Nation, I know a Bruins fan. Boston is the only Atlantic team that can beat Columbus. Sports Geek says, I am friends with a Pens fan. Okay, well, that's all right. I'm friends with fans of rival teams as well, especially on YouTube. Nintendo says Houston or Salt Lake should get a team, not Quebec City. Don't give Quebec another team. I personally think the NHL is going to stay where they are now with Seattle in at 32 teams for a while. But if there is another team that is going to happen, I think Houston is top of the list to get the next NHL team. Akuma says 2013 was a traumatic event. Yeah, 2013 was an incredibly awesome event for me as a Bruins fan. Game 7, first round, 4-1 lead for the Maple Leafs, and then all of a sudden that lead was gone, and the Bruins won 5-4. Yes, creepy. They do overhype their players for sure, and Toronto does the same thing as well from time to time. Yeah, I know, Bloodsport. I have no power at home, so I'm not going to be able to do the late game. I got to go home after this, and I have no electricity, so I'm just going to go to bed, and hopefully it comes back for tomorrow so I can do some streams tomorrow, but I have no idea. Let's see. Let's go Price for the Cup. All right, Jeremy, we'll see if the Canadiens are able to make a deep run like that, but I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. And really, really appreciate it. Means a lot. Let's see. Firestrike says it's impossible for him not to hate the Canes. Wow. Firestrike, what is going on? What is going on, Firestrike? Interesting happening in the chat here with Firestrike's account. I don't know if he's doing this to be funny or if he legitimately doesn't know what's going on. But we should be getting back for the third period here very soon for puck drop, and we'll see how this game shapes out and ends. Yeah, it looks like somebody hacked Firestrike. So, Firestrike, I would log out of your account, change your password, and then log back in. That would be the number one thing I would do if I were you right now, Firestrike. Yes, Nintendo. Boston beat the Pens. Boston swept the Pens in 30 in 2013, if I remember correctly. Boston swept or was it 5 games or was it a sweep in the conference final that year? That was 7 years ago now, which is absolutely ridiculous to even think about. Boston and making it to the finals, losing to Chicago, that was 7 years ago now, which is insane. Which is even more insane is that the Bruins Stanley Cup win, which I vividly remember, I was a freshman in high school in 2011, was 9 years ago now. Absolutely insane. Yeah, it was a sweep. I thought so, Nintendo. Just wasn't sure. 7 years ago, my memory's a little foggy, but I did remember correctly. Boston swept Pittsburgh in the conference finals that year. Akuma says, imagine being a Jets, Knicks, and Leafs fan. Well, that's an interesting combo for sure, Akuma. Obviously, being a Leafs fan in New York must be interesting. Oh, it was Firestrike's stepbrother doing it. Jesus, that he had YouTube open on his computer. Oh boy, yeah, never leave tabs open when you have siblings, Firestrike. That will go the wrong way very quickly. Derek says it was him. No, it was his stepbrother. Um, NFL Nation says when I was a freshman, the Bruins lost. Michael Irish said Bruins are better against Pens and Caps than Columbus or Habs. I don't definitely maybe back then, but not anymore. They're definitely. I mean, they beat Columbus in the playoff series last year. They've been much better than the Habs the last couple of seasons, where Montreal's really struggled, and Boston really does terrible against the Capitals nowadays. I believe in the last 14 games between the Bruins and the Capitals, the Bruins have only won 2 of them. So that's they've not done well against the Caps recently. Pittsburgh, it's usually a very evenly matched game, balanced game, and even matchup. Bloodsport says best of my hockey years was 2007 when Jonathan Chichu played for the Sharks. Pronger and Solani played for the Ducks. Yup, Tyler Arneson played for the Avalanche. Wow, I certainly remember those days, Bloodsport. That Ducks team in 2007 won the Stanley Cup. They were very, very good. Derek says, I am his stepbro. Oh, boy. Derek, you're a wild one. Akuma says, can't believe the Bruins had Kessel and Sagan. Yes, and traded both of them. Hey, Coco, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Everyone, let's get some Coco hype in the chat here. Just subscribe, new to the channel. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Penguins are bad against the Bruins and the Habs and the Devils, but they are good against most other teams. We are back underway. Puck is dropped in the third. 2-on-1 right out of the gate here, and Murray makes a huge save. Matt Murray makes an absolutely massive save just 14 seconds into the period on Tomas Tatar. Very, very close to being a tie game here. Canadians break in 2-on-1. Tatar gets a great opportunity, but Murray makes a massive save. Yes, I do, Bloodsport. Absolutely. Wow. Matt Murray has not had to make a ton of saves in this game, but he has come up huge when he's been needed by the Pittsburgh Penguins. And there's another massive save right there to keep this a 1-goal lead for Pittsburgh. So we are underway here in the third. Only goal of the game so far has come early on in the first period by Sidney Crosby, and we've had no scoring since then. Canadians desperately looking to get this game tied. Pittsburgh would love another goal to expand their lead a little bit here. Nintendo, yeah. I mean, Murray's been good in the playoffs. Or he didn't. The first game, he definitely wasn't his fault why the Penguins lost, and he played much better in the second half of the season than he did in the early part of the season. But Murray's been decent this year, and he's been great tonight. Absolutely outstanding tonight. Hey, what's going on, Seth? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Seth B in the house. Akuma says, "What's wrong with Malkin?" I'm not sure, Akuma, but he's been pretty invisible in these games so far. Yup, TTC, another power outage at home. So I am welcome to the stream. I'm at Josh's right now, but this is going to be the only game I'm able to do tonight. So no late game, unfortunately. This will be it. No Chicago and Edmonton. That goes offsides against the Penguins as Malkin brings it in. Zucker was already in the zone. And wow, not looking good here. Yeah, definitely Nintendo. But welcome, TTC. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Vincent says Flyers will win it all this year if they play like they have been. They're definitely a contender, Vince. No doubt about that. Yeah, no, Malkin's not that old. He's only 34. Like he still should have some juice left. He's not looked good so far in these first two games for the Penguins. Crosby line has been much, much better than the Malkin line. Anyway, here's Pittsburgh out of the zone, taken away in the neutral zone, taken back by the Penguins. Hornquist dumps it in. Now Price is back behind the net playing it. 18:25 remaining in the third period. Up ice come the Canadiens now out of their zone, 4-on-3, but the pass doesn't connect cleanly. Pittsburgh now looking for a breakout. Oh, I have no idea, NFL Nation. Where did you even hear that from? I have no idea where you're even getting that from. I have never heard that before. Anyway, 2 minutes now into the first period. Nice block there by Crosby on the Kulak shot. Now given away, though, in the neutral zone by the Penguins. Max Domi brings it in the offensive end for Montreal. Montreal down by a goal looking for the tying marker. Back to the point. Kulak keeps it in. Around. Domi with it down low. Domi passes in front. Just knocked out of the slot there by Matt Murray. Sends it to the corner. Penguins are able to clear. I mean, I didn't see that game live or anything, Bloodsport, but I certainly have seen the replay, yes. Yeah, Panthers definitely have to win tomorrow if they have any chance in that series against the Islanders, absolutely. Anyway, back to this game. Montreal able to clear it out of the zone. 3 minutes now into the third period. Up through the neutral zone come Pittsburgh, gave it right back. Weber up for the Canadiens, up to Gallagher now. Gallagher into the offensive end, shot gets blocked. Nice stick there by Pettersson. Deneau now with it behind the net, trying to get out in front. Down it ends up at the point. Over to Weber. Weber with a long shot. That one gets blocked in front and ends up off glass and in the corner. Deneau keeps possession for the Canadiens, though. Long shot there from Sherratt. Gets blocked again and out of the zone. Pittsburgh able to clear and get a line change that they desperately needed. Now the Canadiens will get a line change of their own. Dumped in by Montreal. In back behind. Behind the net. Letang now with it, looking to get it out. That one is cleared all the way down. The pass is not connecting. It's going to be icing against the Penguins with 16:11 remaining. We're going to get a Montreal Canadiens offensive zone face-off coming up here. A lot of shot blocks in this game. And Crosby with a big one there on Kulak. Oh, Domi with the short little cross-check to the back of Crosby. Domi has been physically abusing Crosby throughout these first two games so far. Domi is very, very good at what he does. Absolutely love that kid. Taking it right to the back of Crosby, and that's going to take a toll over the course of the series. Domi knows exactly what he's doing. Very, very good pest of a player for the Canadiens. Very similar to Matthew Tkachuk in Calgary. Into the offensive now. Here comes Montreal. Pass across. Nobody there for the Canadiens, so Pittsburgh's able to clear it out to neutral ice. 15 and a half minutes now remaining in the third period. Pittsburgh 1, Montreal 0. Crosby has the only goal of the game so far. Able to clear again are the Penguins out to the neutral zone, but not all the way down. Oh man, that would have been really, really cool, Nintendo. As Pittsburgh now looking to clear here. Marino with a cross-ice pass there to his D partner. Up and off glass and out, back to the neutral ice. I'll tell you, Montreal is definitely controlling the play right now. Montreal is controlling the play right now. Pittsburgh is struggling to get anything going or any sort of possession. So Canadiens take it right back in the neutral zone. Domi bringing it in. Domi with a shot in. Nice save there by Murray. Domi keeps possession, but not able to cleanly as Weber at the point, and Pittsburgh gets it out. Now they dump it all the way down. So Pittsburgh's going to have to go in on the forecheck here. Price just clears it around. What NHL games do you own, John, and what was your fave one? Mine was NHL 07. I have NHL 2004, NHL 06, 07, 08, 09, 13, and 14 are the NHL games that I own. And my favorite is NHL 2004. It's such a fun game to play. Still to this day, 2004 is my favorite NHL game to play. Big hit there by Tanev on one of the Canadiens on the sidewall there. Pittsburgh is out shooting Montreal in the game, but Montreal has held to much more possession in this period. Under 14 minutes now left to go. Yeah, Pittsburgh looking for an insurance marker. Montreal desperately looking to tie this game. Finally, the Penguins with some offensive zone time, setting up here in Montreal's end. Nice block there, though, by Petrie. Kept in at the point, though. Malkin now tries to get the puck. Nice pass in front. Backhand chance and big-time glove save there by Carey Price on the backhand from the edge of the circle. And we get a whistle here in a commercial break with 13:25 remaining in the third period. It is still 1-0 Pittsburgh on a Sidney Crosby goal in the first. Yeah, Nintendo, Crosby doesn't fight a lot. He has fought in his career. I think he has like 7 or 8 fights in his career, but he doesn't fight a whole lot. So it's very unlikely you're going to see a Crosby fight unless something really big happens or really cheap happens. Then he might drop the gloves, but I would not count on it. Very unlikely. You got to think he's been in the league. He's been in the league since 2005, and he only has 7 or 8 career fights. I think I don't know the exact number, but I think it's around there. Yeah, he has won a good number of his fights, yes, but he does not fight very often. So we're at commercial break here, waiting for the game to come back. Third period, Pittsburgh with a 1-0 lead. Yeah, he fought Dubois this. I think it was it this season or last season? I think it was this regular season. He fought Dubois. That was a pretty good scrap. No, Crosby knows what he's doing with the gloves off. He just doesn't do it a whole lot. Again, Crosby's not a guy that you want fighting all the time because he's your best offensive player. So, you have depth guys to go out and do the fighting. So players like Crosby don't have to. You want Brandon Tanev fighting. You want Zach Aston Reese fighting. You want Marcus Pettersson fighting. Not Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin. Yeah, Max Domi. Max Domi is a very good fighter, Jacob. He learned a lot from his father. He doesn't fight nearly as much, obviously, because he's a skilled player as opposed to just being a pure fighter like Ty was. But he learned to fight from his father for sure. My favorite NHL fighter of all time? Ooh, that's a really tough question. I've loved so many of them. That's a really tough question. Chance here for Pittsburgh, but Sherry not able to get a clean shot off, and Price comes across crease and gets a pad on it. Huge chance there for Pittsburgh, but they're not able to score. It's still 1-0 under 13 minutes to go. Yeah, Zach Aston Reese knows what he's doing with the gloves off, absolutely. And he's a fourth line guy, so that's, if there needs to be a fight, he's the kind of guy that you want doing it. My favorite NHL fighter of all time, that is really, really tough. Wow, Coco owns every Letang jersey. That's really awesome. NFL Nation says, who's better, Gensel or Zucker? I would say definitely Gensel. Gensel's definitely better. Hey, what's going, AG Prod? Appreciate you stopping in. No, I cannot do the Chicago-Edmonton game tonight. I have no power at my house. I was fully planning on doing it, but then I lost power in the middle of the Washington-Tampa Bay game, and it's not expected to come back until tomorrow morning. So I unfortunately cannot do the Chicago-Edmonton game. I'm at my friend's house right now doing the Pittsburgh game, and the only reason I'm even able to stream is because he let me come over. So cannot stream the game later. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow now. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with the power situation. But very unfortunate. I was fully planning on doing Chicago-Edmonton tonight, and apparently it's just not going to happen. I do not have a stream schedule tomorrow, Panther. I have no idea if I'm even going to be able to stream at all. Anyway, Montreal in the defensive zone here, regrouping. Kulak and Petrie out there. Here comes Kulak up into the neutral zone, dumped in. Deflected in. Dale Weiss coming hard on the forecheck. Nice hit there by Weiss on the forecheck. Yes, Jamie Benn is a very good fighter. Jamie Benn is an old school style first liner. Very Jerome McGinley-like. Obviously a star player, can score goals, but also very physical and very active with the gloves off. Jamie Benn reminds me a lot of Jerome McGinley as far as the style of play. 10:40 remaining in the third. Pittsburgh holding on to a 1-0 lead here, looking for an insurance goal. Montreal desperately looking to tie this game up. Yeah, Panther, this one's been good. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Thank you so much for all your support. Please subscribe if you're new and hit that like button if you haven't already. Both of those things really help the channel a lot. Puck's in the neutral zone, dumped in now by the Penguins. Bluger on the forecheck. Trying to take the puck away. Montreal looking for a breakout, and Mete looks like he's going to have it. Who wins, McQuaid or Chara in their primes? Definitely McQuaid. Chara's just big, but Chara's not a great fighter overall. He's just absolutely massive. Adam McQuaid was a great fighter. He could take on pretty much anybody in the league. So I would definitely say Adam McQuaid would win that. Yes, Fire Strike. I remember that. Jamie and Jordy Ben fighting when their parents were watching. Yup. That's a classic brother-on-brother fight there that's happened a few times in NHL history. I remember the Hunter brothers fighting, the Primo brothers fighting. It's happened a few times. But that's hockey for you. Yes, George Parros was a very good fighter as well. One of the better enforcers in NHL history. Under 10 minutes now to go in the third period. Long shot here from the point, and that puck gets deflected up and out of play. Now Gensel with a little shot on Weber there after the whistle. I think Gensel's getting a little bit tired of being pushed around by Shea Weber all series long, but Weber has been very physical with him, and it's worked out well for the Canadiens. Akuma says, I don't know, something tells him that McDavid can scrap. I've never seen McDavid in a fight, so I have no idea if he's a good fighter or not. Insurance goal. Penguins fans definitely would love an insurance goal here because as much as Pittsburgh has controlled the play for most of this game, it's still only a 1-goal game. Montreal is one shot away from tying it. So yeah, you definitely would feel a lot more comfortable if you could have an insurance goal on the board for sure. Vincent, I do stuff like that in the regular season, but not in the playoffs. Kevin Westgarth. Wow, Westgarth did not play very much at the NHL level, but he was an absolute heavyweight in the AHL for a long time. I remember watching Kevin Westgarth fight against Province Bruins in the AHL throughout the 2000s. What a throwback name there. Yeah, literally, Nintendo. This stream would not have happened if Josh didn't let me come over. So definitely huge shout out to him. And hey, I appreciate that, man. But it's all good. Just being a part of this channel is plenty. I never expect donos from anybody. Obviously, when people can give them, it's very much appreciated. But I never expect them. And just subscribing and being a part of the community here is more than enough, man. We're really happy to have you. Akuma, I have a feeling Austin Matthews would be an absolutely terrible fighter. I've never seen him fight. I don't think I even want to see him fight. I feel like he's going to be, if he ever does get in a scrap, I feel like he's going to be a really, really bad fighter. But anyway, guys, offensive zone face-off here for the Penguins. Malkin takes it and Malkin loses it. Malkin has been rough in the face-off dot. That one is sent all the way down below icing against the Canadiens, but Malkin is struggling in the face-off dot really, really badly. Trivia question that no one will believe in 20 years. Who won more Stanley Cups, Price or Murray? Matt Murray is the correct answer, James. But anyway, offensive zone face-off again. Canadiens able to clear it out of the zone. 9 minutes left in the third period. Malkin struggling in the face-off dot. I don't know. Malkin, something looks very wrong with Evgeny Malkin. I don't know. He is not right now. Yes, Mitch Marner would be absolutely terrible fire strike at fighting. I 100% agree with you on that. I don't think the Habs are going to be winning Stanley Cups. That shot gets blocked by the Canadiens. Puck to the corner. Druin broke his stick. He needs a new one. Gets a new one from the bench. Not able to take the puck away though. Penguins keep it in. That puck also deflected. That one goes up and out of play. And we get a stoppage with 8:20 remaining in the third period. Pittsburgh holding on desperately to a 1-0 lead here, looking for an insurance marker. They've controlled play throughout this game. This has been a very good game for the Pittsburgh Penguins, but they've only been able to score one goal. They have got to be able to get on the board more. And they would love an insurance marker at this point. Yeah, Kyle Clifford is really the only good fighter on the Leafs at this point. Kyle Clifford, Clifford can, I mean, he's been a fighter in the league for a long time now, and he is certainly their resident tough guy in the lineup. Jesus, I almost said Sammy Kapanen. Kasperi Kapanen, Sammy, what a Flyers throwback there. Kasperi Kapanen had gotten to a couple of scraps this year, and he showed some fight in him. But there's not a whole lot toughness-wise on the Leafs other than Kyle Clifford. It is 8:02 remaining in the third period. Pittsburgh holding that 1-0 lead. Montreal out of their zone here. Taken away, though, in the neutral zone by Crosby. Crosby loses it, though, as Byron takes it back. Oh, Matthews would probably just pull his opponent's pants down. That is hilarious, Akuma. But anyway, Pittsburgh clears it all the way. That is going to be icing against the Penguins. So Montreal with an offensive zone face-off chance here with 7:39 remaining. All right, sounds good, Seth. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching. Really, really appreciate it. Bloodsport says, John, if I ever get... I have seen Ice Guardians, Bloodsport. I watched it when it, first came out. So I've seen Ice Guardians. It's absolutely fantastic. Who did the Pens trade for Kessel a few years back? Yeah, it was Kasperi Kapanen as a prospect, Nick Spalling, and some other assets as well. I think there were some picks involved as well. But that's who the Pens traded for Phil Kessel, and then Kessel came, and Kessel won a couple of Stanley Cups with Pittsburgh. NFL Nation, that's pretty funny, man. Yeah, Ben Sherratt's a decent fighter. He knows what he's doing with the gloves off. Chance there from Marlowe, but Price holds the post as that shot ends up wide behind the net. Under 7 minutes to go now in the third. Really, really desperate for a goal here. The Canadiens. Pittsburgh would love to get an insurance marker. As it's only a 1-goal lead. What's my funniest movie? Oh, funniest movie. Jesus, there's so many great ones. That's tough to say. I like a lot of comedies, so it's really, there's no way to pick just one. It totally depends on what I'm in the mood for watching. And here it is again, Domi but to Crosby behind the play again, and Crosby is just ignoring him. But Domi, really a lot of physical abuse to Sidney Crosby in the first 2 games of this series. My favorite hockey movie is Slapshot, Bloodsport. Slapshot's my all-time favorite. Miracle is number 2. And then Goon probably is number 3. Druin equals best player. Wow, you're real funny there, Derek. Real funny. Yeah, Mighty Ducks is good as well. That's an absolute classic. There's some great hockey movies out there. But anyway, here we go. Out of the zone, Tanev able to throw it out. Pittsburgh getting a line change. Puck goes down to the Montreal end. Here we go. Montreal, Pittsburgh looking to clear. Long shot there from Kulak, saved by Murray. Nice job there by Murray. Kulak throws it back down. Jack Johnson trying to get it out. Doesn't get to it, but looks like Zucker did. Russ now looking to chop it out of the zone. Kept in, though, by Kulak. Russ' second opportunity sends it out to the neutral zone. 5:45 remaining in the third period. Back regrouping is Jeff Petrie for the Canadiens. Here comes Brett Kulak up through neutral ice. Armia with it. Shot in on goal and a nice shoulder save there by Murray. Murray makes the save. Letang trying to get the puck out. Malkin has it now. Malkin up to... here comes Pittsburgh on a break. 2-on-1 now. 3-on-1 break here for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh with a chance and Zucker scores. It's 2-0 Pittsburgh, and that is the insurance marker that they are looking for. 2-0 Penguins on a Jason Zucker goal. And that is probably going to do it for this game unless Montreal can mount some sort of offense here really quickly. Wow. Let's see. Kicked out, and then who's that? Connor Sherry with it for the Penguins. Sends it in front to Zucker. Easy, just tap-in goal for Zucker there. Beautiful pass from Sherry. Nothing Price could do on that one, and it's 2-0 Penguins. Definitely think that that's pretty much going to be icing on the cake in this game unless Montreal finds some way to get some sort of major offense going here. But they haven't had much offense going all night long, so it's going to be tough to do it just in the final 5 minutes. Yes, I've seen Youngblood. That's a pretty good one as well. Not my favorite, but it's a good one. Yeah, Price was absolutely outstanding again today like he was in Game 1, but Pittsburgh was able to get a couple past him, and Montreal just has not been able to score. And that's the downfall of the Canadiens. That's been their downfall all year is their offense. They just don't have a high-powered offense, and they can't score enough to keep up with teams that do have high-powered offenses like the Pittsburgh Penguins. Under 4.5 now left to go in the third. Murray played outstanding, little TJ. Absolutely outstanding for Murray in this game. But Price has been great as well. But Pittsburgh's been able to find the back of the net a couple of times. Ticking down towards 4 minutes left to go. That other game, that Edmonton-Chicago game, is probably underway now. I should probably change the ticker. And get that set up at least for the last few minutes here. Oh, McDavid scores already for Edmonton. Oh, wow. That's an early goal for McDavid and the Oilers. Good start for them. So that means Edmonton 1, Chicago 0 early on in that game. That is the late game tonight. Unfortunately, I will not be bringing it to you as I'm going home after this and do not have power at my house. Hopefully, I'm able to stream at least one game tomorrow, but I'll have to let you guys know via Discord or the community tab tomorrow morning if I'm going to be able to stream or not. 3.5 minutes left in the third. Pittsburgh still in the offensive zone here. Wow, 19 seconds in, and Edmonton is up 1-0. Well, listen, Edmonton scored the first goal in game 1 as well, and then gave up, 4 straight? So it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it's a good start for the Oilers, to say the least. Anyway, final 3 minutes now of this game. Pittsburgh out of the zone. Kulak back to get it. No icing. Thank you guys all so much for being here and watching. Really, really appreciate it. 2-goal lead right now for the Penguins. So Montreal is going to be looking to at least get one back here within the next couple of minutes, or within the next minute. Otherwise, they're not going to really have much of a chance to make a comeback. Let's see. That puck is kept in the zone at the blue line by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Montreal now second opportunity to get it out, and here they come. Canadiens into the offensive zone, dumped in by Byron, Kotkaniemi, and Byron on the forecheck. Kotkaniemi, nice hit there. Weber able to keep it in. Scrum for it along the wall. Pittsburgh trying to get it out, not able to. Letang with it, sends it up the boards. Kept in though by Petrie. Petrie, nice job there. Lehkonen with it, cuts to the middle. Lehkonen around, top of the circle, shot, chance, second chance opportunity, and they score off the rebound. Jesperi Kotkaniemi with his second goal of the playoffs already for the rookie, and he gets this game cut to 2-1, just like that. Wow, and all of a sudden this game is not over. Thank God Pittsburgh scored the insurance marker earlier. Wow. Rebound opportunity. Kotkaniemi puts it home short side on Murray. And just like that, or 5, would that go short side or 5-hole? Short side. Short side under the blocker on Murray. And there's still 2:09 remaining. 2:09 remaining now. Still in the third period. And this game has just been cut back to 1. Whoa! NHL.com says Oilers just took a 2-0 lead. NHL.com says that game just went to 2-0. Anyway, here's Pittsburgh out of the zone here. Aaron, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. 1:50 remaining in the third period. Montreal out of the zone. Empty net for the Canadiens. Into the offensive zone. They're trying to bring the puck here. Desperately needing one more goal. One more goal here. Trying to tie it up and at least force overtime. Long shot in here. Gallagher with it. Pettersson looking to play him and get it out. Setting up in the offensive zone now are the Canadiens, but Pittsburgh takes it out. Flipped out into the Montreal end. 1:25 remaining. Montreal in need of one more goal. They were down 2-0. They got a late one here from Jesperi Kotkaniemi to get back within 1, but they need another one to force overtime. Gallagher with a chance, and Murray makes a save. That puck is flipped up and out of play. It's a deflection, so no penalty call. And 1:06 now remaining in the third period. We'll get again offensive zone face-off, I believe, for the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, no, Nintendo. I'm at my friend's house. He let me come stream this game at his house, but the power at my house is still out and not back. Montreal with the timeout, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do the Edmonton game after this one. I really wish I could, but I can't. 2-0 Edmonton. I will update the ticker right now while we're at break. McDavid scores again. Connor McDavid is on a mission to single-handedly win this game for the Edmonton Oilers after what happened in Game 1. I fully expected the Oilers to come out strong in this one. I really think the Oilers are going to win tonight and make that series tied 1-1. So welcome back, Anthony. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Price is on the bench. Empty net for the Canadiens. They are down by a goal. Down by a goal here for Montreal with 1:06 remaining in the third period. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit that like button and give a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot and is much appreciated. I'll be doing play-by-play streams throughout the playoffs, guys. This channel is for everyone, all hockey fans, cover the entire NHL. Here we go. Playoffs game 2 on the line here. Chance here. Pittsburgh not able to clear. Kept in originally. Now Crosby gets it out to neutral ice. Dumped in on just wide of the empty net, and that is going to be icing against the Penguins. Icing against the Penguins with 55.9 seconds left, and we're going to get an offensive zone faceoff. Hey, thank you for the update for basketball there, Sports Geek. If anyone else is interested in the basketball scores, 76ers win 132-130 over the Spurs. Here we go. Puck out of the zone there. 50 seconds left now. Regrouping is Jeff Petrie with it for the Canadiens. Here comes Montreal now up into the offensive end. Big hit there on Suzuki, and he's not able to maintain possession. Dumped out by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh sends it all the way down, and that is going to be no icing. No icing there against the Penguins. Here comes Weber now for the Canadiens back into the neutral zone. 25 seconds left now as he dumps it in. No icing against Montreal. Sent all the way down. Pittsburgh going for the empty net, and that one just bounces wide. And with 18 seconds left, we have a whistle. 18.9. We have an icing call against Chris Letang, and the puck will come back down to the Pittsburgh end. It is 2-1 Penguins with 18.9 seconds left in the third period. Defensive zone faceoff here is going to be absolutely huge for the Penguins. Let's see what happens. Canadiens desperately looking for a goal. Taken away at the point. Great job there by Pittsburgh. They get it out. Gensel's got an empty net. Backhand in, and Jake Gensel scores to make it 3-1 with 9 seconds left. And I think that is officially going to do it, guys. Pittsburgh with a 3-1 lead now. 9 seconds left. I don't see Montreal performing some sort of absolute Jesus-level miracle here. So, 3-1 Pittsburgh, and that looks like it's going to seal the deal. Jake Gensel with the goal, and it looks like Pittsburgh is going to tie this series at 1. Claude Julien not very happy looking there on the bench. Face-off win there by the Penguins. And they're just going to eat the clock out here. Fourth line on the ice. One last shot in on Matt Murray. Murray sends it to the corner. We get a little pushing and shoving at the end here. And this game had a much more of a physical element to it than game 1 did. But that is final, guys. This game just has ended and gone final. Pittsburgh with a 3-1 win over the Montreal Canadiens to tie this series at 1. And just like that, after everyone was almost pushing the panic button, after almost pushing the panic button after a game 1 loss, just like that, Pittsburgh is right back into it, and it's a one. What am I even trying to say? It's a 1-1 series now. Yes, they're back tied. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this stream. Unfortunately, I cannot do the Edmonton and Chicago game. No power at my house, so I'm not going to be able to do that one. I was fully planning on that. Everyone says thank you for the power. Really, really appreciate it, guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. Great having you all in the chat. Please subscribe if you are new. I hopefully will be able to stream at least one game tomorrow, but I'll let you guys know in the morning. Thank you guys so much. Please sub if you're new. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Those subscriptions and likes really, really help out a lot. NFL Nation says Josh is an MVP. Absolutely. And hopefully I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow, but I'll let you know what the power situation is tomorrow morning. With that, have a great night, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll be talking with all of you very, very soon. Peace out.